Live from the Secret Hideaway, welcome to the Dope Theory Podcast.
I'm not a vain person.
Yeah,
degree.
I don't really like the sound of my voice, but apparently other people do. So I mean, they all like seeing us now. So cameras on,
Only now.
things on. I mean, you know, well, so one of our podcasts, I forgot to check the hardware that it was hooked up.
Man,
And
dude.
Oh, wasn't that recently?
Yes.
That was like two episodes
yeah,
ago.
bro. I honestly,
It was so bad. I mean,
it was.
he just looked. He's like, well, I need the sound.
Yeah,
Like, what?
Yeah, he's like, I'm like, fuck. I'm like, why does this sound so weird? And I was just like, wait a minute.
There's no sound.
Yeah, I was like, wait,
The
the shit wasn't hooked up. So I mean,
Wow. Okay.
well, okay. So that's the thing is that like you kind of know, like from previous experience,
Yeah.
like when shit doesn't go right, you're kind of like, fuck, man. Like, what am I gonna do about
just
this?
make it work. One of them we did straight audio because it was so bad.
Yeah, I mean, like sometimes you don't have a choice, and you know it kind of creates like this. Man, it's like setting this shit up is always kind of like, all right, let me make sure I got everything connected. Let me make sure like no one's gonna fucking, you know.
Well, and the drinking started a little early today, so.
Well, we were
had
dead.
to-
that's from last night. Like, yeah,
We
we're.
had to continue.
Yeah.
So
Oh
you
yeah.
Feel terrible.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm telling you,
I'm
it's
a long
like,
drink tonight.
yeah,
You're gonna be sleeping by 5.
I can't.
What are you doing
I
tonight?
can't. This. Well, I'm. You know, they're here, and then like
That's true.
Yeah, they're here, and then I can't. And then you know, some things are happening later. Anyway, yeah.
Okay.
So you know,
Okay.
I gotta keep it. I gotta keep it anonymous. You know, yeah, anonymous. Yeah,
Okay.
I have no choice. You know, sometimes you.
You are on camera. So.
Where's your wife?
So yeah, she had a lot of fun last night. So
Ah,
Yeah.
she's just like.
it was like bro. It's funny. Like this, I don't think we've ever done this in like a year since we've been married. So it was like 5:30, and she wakes up. She's like, I'm so hungry. She wanted a McGriddle. She ordered it from DoorDash. Passed out. Woke up again. She's like, the food's been on the porch for like a half an hour. So I went out, got it.
Oh my God.
6:30,
Oh,
we
man.
ate it like that and
Yeah.
hash brown. Both passed out. I had a call with my guys at 10, so I woke up at like 9:30,
Yeah.
and I walked back in the room at like 11:30, and she was like, I'm not gonna make it. I was like, that's fine.
Bro, I mean that happens. Like this morning when I woke up.
up,
Well, when I woke up this morning, I was kind of like, I might have to text Josh and be like, yo, bruh.
you just kept the party going.
Well, I would have just told you to come later, but then it was like, I was like, nah, I think I can handle it. Like, I might not. I'm not gonna vomit on camera. Like,
I'll get sick. I can't be near.
What do we do?
Take it away from me. I'm sorry. I love you. You gotta get out of here. I can't breathe. I wouldn't do it too.
like, you know, it's fine. Like, it's,
That's the standard.
right? It'd just be like, time out.
So I woke up at like 7:30 for some reason.
Dude, you woke up so early.
My head was ringing, and then I went back to bed, and I was just like, I need to sleep this headache away,
Dude.
and I did. But then I woke up at like 11:30, and Eric texted me like, "Are you all right?
Yeah.
we
You
good?
good? You
Like,
all right?
yeah.
You cool?
Can be here at 1?" Like, yeah.
Yeah, he's just like, sure. My body will be here, but my mind will probably be somewhere else.
Took the edge off with the Jameson.
I mean, dude, it's like I don't know what it is about Jameson. It puts you in a weird space, like mentally. So you know, I don't know. Hi everybody. Everybody's like, what's happening? Why are you guys so like? What's up with your guys' spirit right now? I don't know what to tell you. I fucked up. Okay, okay. Legitimately, welcome to the Dope Theory Podcast. It is your boy, the One Leg Bandit, and
Joel.
I don't remember my name. Yeah, what's my name? Who am I again? And this is another episode of the Dope Theory Podcast, and welcome. We have every week is special, and it keeps getting more and more special as the weeks go by. I mean, it's just fucking tremendous. Not only do we have, you know, a good friend here, but we also have my dad. Say hi, Dad. He's off camera.
What's up?
Yeah,
Hey,
there you go.
What's up?
We also have my dad. He's off camera. We should have just mic'd him up. But
should have mic'd
yeah,
him up.
yeah. But I don't want to set up another camera, to be really honest.
I'm just trying to hold his eyes.
Oh yeah, exactly. He's he's over there holding up the house. But no, for real. Like, you know, it gets more and more special as the weeks go on. But legitimately, it's really special because I think that this has been kind of a long time coming. This is also like
6 months at least.
it's fucking a year.
Well,
At least a year. At least a year.
Okay.
At least a year. At least a
Yeah,
year.
yeah.
I'll be brutally honest. It's been a year.
but since we last saw each other.
Exactly. I think since the panorama started.
Oh, okay.
Since the panorama started, we've dealt with a lot of different, scheduling conflicts and a whole bunch of different shit. But I think that this is more appropriate because you started a podcast and you had me on your podcast, and I think that it was very appropriate for us to now get together. Now that my podcast is now going, this is going to be our 5th episode. So yeah, it's actually technically 6th because there's still one that I'm working on because your boy is you know how it goes.
Wait, 5th episode?
This is
Going
6th.
through it.
This is going to be the 6th.
Oh, we're starting over from video.
Yeah.
Well,
Right.
okay. Yeah, that's what I mean.
Okay,
This
okay.
is 6th video episode.
Go
Y'all
to-
niggas know what I mean.
I'm about to say, we're at
SoundCloud,
episode
and there's
70
like
something.
100
Yeah, there's like 75
they're not
episodes
100
on there.
yet.
Yeah, we're getting close. They it's weird. They send you awards for like doing like your 75th, and I'm like, just hit me when I do the 100th. Like,
Oh,
yeah,
on
Yeah, that's
SoundCloud?
weird.
Or,
on
like,
SoundCloud.
distribution?
Well, both. Like they sent me like they're like congratulations on your 75th episode.
And
I'm
that's
like
it.
I'm like cool.
That just an email? And
Yeah.
some drop down confetti?
You're always like, oh, am I gonna get like
a
notes
plaque?
or
A
something?
play button?
Yeah,
Nah.
like yeah. Please give me a plaque.
It's an email you screenshot and use for marketing. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of things where I'm kind of like I see it and I'm kind of like I want to put this out there, but it's corny. But I mean, but at the same time, it's like we'll kind of go over that. But like I said, it's
We do
very
appreciate
special.
your workout selfies.
Thank you
for the record.
Hey man,
on the track.
Hey dog,
You know,
I was just saying.
that's the thing right
I
now.
got to put the bait out there for them to take it.
Oh, the selfies?
Yeah,
I
hey.
woke up this morning, this nigga was like taking selfies. I'm like, there's no way. There's
like,
just no way. And he's feeling that he's looking the way he's feeling.
He's
I
like,
don't know the way he looks right now.
he's like, oh, it's one of those days. Okay, all right, cool. But no, for real, I think this is even more special because not even just the podcast. You've been a huge supporter when it came to my music when I was out there. Me and you've kind of like filtered stuff back and forth when it comes to your talents, like your beats. You playing guitar, like also at the same time we went to school together, so that also is a huge thing as well. So that's what makes it 100 times more special. We always like to have like very illustrious and very smart and intelligent guests on the show, and I think it's more than appropriate that you are on here when I introduce you. Josh, thank you so much for coming to the show.
Thank you, bro. Glad to be here.
Yeah, he's like that intro.
Finally.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
He said illustrious, and I was like, yep.
Hey,
You gotta tell him about the video though, how that conversation came about on our podcast.
Dude,
How
well,
you're here now.
I mean, there's a lot that transpired. I think
We
within.
will link my podcast
Yeah.
or my old podcast below so you can see him getting inspired to do some videos.
I think I watched that video.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
It's not very
Is that the
long.
video? You guys are all sitting on the couch?
Yeah.
I didn't test the sounds before I started. There we go.
There you go.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's coming through loud and clear. Thank
Have
you.
to cut out some of those highs in that.
No, fuck that. So I put it all in. It's like that some
Drop the
people,
levels. That's all.
bro. Some people like tell me they're just like, yeah, there was like certain parts where the sound I was like, I don't care.
Yeah.
Like I'm doing all the editing and you guys don't know how this goes. Like
Yeah.
I'm just roll with it. But you see, but you know because you have a music ear, so that's the biggest part.
Yeah, but most don't.
No, that's
Most
the
are
thing.
listening on the radio.
Most consumers don't.
They don't. So thank you so much for coming on the show, man. Yeah.
Thanks for having me, man.
How are you feeling today?
I'm good now.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
feeling better.
No, yeah, I'm good. I
Yeah.
thought you guys were gonna have the drinks going, so I was like, all right, I'll have a couple.
This is our first like.
That's good for me, bro.
We're
Yeah,
fucked
yeah.
up.
No.
We're fucked up. We drank a lot last night. So yeah, my kidneys are like yelling at me. Like it's a lot. Joel, how are you feeling?
I'm getting there.
Good now.
I'm feeling a little better. Man, I felt like death on the way here.
My man, what does your shirt say?
Oh.
Future me, get a close up. Yeah, look at this. Dear police, I'm a white woman. That shit is.
You can never be too sure out here.
That's a killer.
You gotta be
good
careful out here.
Yep, exactly.
You made
Especially.
that, right?
Huh?
You made that.
No, I got this online. I forgot from where.
Yo, hey, Etsy is a crazy
$1
place, bro.
million.
I think I saw it like somewhere. It was around this time last year. I bought it. Maybe like in June, when all the
Yeah.
protests were going on,
When it was
and
getting
I saw someone like online with it, and I'm like,
You got.
I need that.
I
shirt.
need this. Yeah.
Yeah, so I
That's
Got
pretty
it.
sick. You're wearing a nice shirt too. That's pretty sick. I like that. That's like Picasso death. Like
It is Supreme, but it says it on the back.
my man.
No, it's not.
Everybody's
flashy.
dressed so nice today. Like,
Yeah.
thank you. I'm wearing.
I have some
Will
Jordans that
Smith
would
jer-
match perfectly with that.
I mean, are you kind of a shoe head?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
then you'll like our episode that's gonna come on
Yeah,
before you.
'cause we
interviewed some fashion designers.
Well,
Like-
let's just tell them who they are. Remember?
Yeah.
Our-
Yeah,
our friends
Forgotten
at
Goods.
Forgotten Goods.
Yes, we have to do this now because
Yeah,
it's like
come on.
the episode's not out there yet. Thank you so much for Forgotten Goods for coming on last week. We definitely thank you so much for blessing us with your, fashion knowledge, because there definitely was. I didn't know as much as they knew so much about counterfeit goods, about like just fucking
Bootlegs.
dude, I didn't know that the market was like that. Like that when it comes to shoes that are fake.
Yeah.
And how much like effort that it's like now fucked up the whole shoe game.
They're very similar. They're made in the same shops and
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah,
But
I didn't know
they're just
that.
like some
Yeah.
copyright
So,
holds that they don't have
like you was
access to.
saying, the only difference is that Nike gets a certain amount, and then they distribute them under the Nike.
Of course.
And once they're out, they're out. The problem is when resellers get a hold of them, and that's this is what has led to people to turn to replicas, is
Oh, yeah.
because the
Resale
markup of
market's
the
crazy.
like $500 for a pair of Jordans.
I wish I could get a replica play PS5. I'm gonna tell you that right now, because them motherfuckers are hard to come by.
For real,
Still
though.
$700.
I don't
They're
understand.
still
I
Do
don't
not buy them on StockX.
I don't understand. Somebody needs to explain this to me. I don't understand how, like, every week IGN keeps reporting this news about PS5s that they're like the leading seller, like above the PS4. Where I'm kind of like,
How?
who's getting them?
So my chiropractor
Someone just sitting
got
on
his
10?
from a guy in Ireland who shipped it over here, and it
What?
was still less than the resale price.
How? I don't.
I'm trying to go to Best Buy and get my damn PS5, bro. Like, why is it like this?
I guess I have to.
Scarcity. It's the same thing with shoes.
That's
But it shouldn't be, because you're trying to sell more consoles. It's
They're
not like
it's Sony. They are.
Do you think there's
It's not here.
Do you think there's like kind of a conspiracy behind it? Like, because
It's like Supreme. They're holding it back intentionally. There's only
Right,
100
right.
made, but there's not.
there's
Get 100
there's a
people
chip
together,
there's a
there's
chip
not.
shortage.
I just don't understand that.
There's a chip
that-
shortage.
that-
That's
that-
what they keep
I
saying.
don't understand that as a business model. Like, let's hold. I mean, for a game console.
Well, it's like-
wouldn't you? Because when we start releasing games, you're not going to sell that many games if people don't have consoles.
Yeah.
But a lot of people do have
Yeah,
consoles.
yeah.
Okay, but
They
you
just
could have
buy
more
a
people
resale.
have consoles.
I understand where you're coming from, because it's the business model, but at the same time, I understand where you're coming from. It's like, what is it? The most exclusive club in Hollywood, like only 5 people can get in.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of how it looks.
Now for sure only 5.
Yeah,
6
now-
feet.
right,
Or
exactly.
3 feet.
Right, you can't be inside of a place that has a roof.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude,
Yeah.
fucking.
Like Apple wants everyone to have an iPhone, and they make sure that everyone will have an iPhone.
But they're still paying a high price for an iPhone.
So what? I mean,
No, but I mean, that aside though, like everyone you can go out and get an iPhone.
Yeah.
would you consider yourself a high beast?
Yeah.
That's why I fucking knew it.
You know
Would you
what?
consider yourself a high beast? I
did get a new pair of Yeezys the other day.
That's understandable, because I mean, look, I want to get a pair of
Do you
Yeezys.
want to know why?
Why?
No.
Because
No.
we were in Tahoe last weekend, right?
Okay.
And my wife's like, "Oh, I want to get like a new outfit, right?"
Okay.
So we go shopping. We're in Heavenly Village, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she's had like some drinks, and this is when I started like trying to not drink before the honeymoon.
Okay.
And so we get into like this boutique. We're walking like to a pet store, and she sees the boutique, right? And she's all, okay, so we go in there. My sister's with her, my mom's with her, and I was like, you guys guide her and like give her the confidence she needs to buy what she wants to
Right.
buy, because she won't buy it most of the time, right?
Buyer's remorse.
She took it to the moon, and she spent like almost like
She took it to the moon.
$350 on clothes, right? And I was like, and I'm sitting here, and I had like gotten like a t-shirt or whatever, and I was like, like I really wanted these shoes, and she's like, all right, you can get them, and they were the Yeezys, so it was like
shit.
price match.
Hey.
We're even.
Hey man, it's
It is what it is.
if you got it, I mean,
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I mean,
It's fine.
Hey, bro, I don't disagree. But I mean, I imagine that when she came out with all her stuff, you were probably like,
Yeah.
He said to the moon.
he said to the moon.
Dogecoin, bro.
Oh, hey man, Doge, man,
Stuck in my head.
hey, I don't blame you.
Twitter memes.
I mean, it gets us all. So yeah, first long time listener, first time, long time. You're on the show now. Thank you so much for coming on. I definitely appreciate that. How's your week been?
It's good.
Yeah.
It Saturday, right?
Yeah. I forgot what day it
I
was.
don't know. Yeah, it feels like I'm glad I don't have work tomorrow.
Yeah, it's not Sunday.
Yeah, exactly. What do you do for work?
So I just transitioned about a month ago to like full-time music marketing stuff.
Nice.
On my own, yeah.
Nice, man. That's
Finally.
fucking dope.
Bro, I remember like I was Ubering for like 2 years, like 2.5 years.
Dog. And then
Bruh.
For 6 months during the pandemic, I didn't touch it.
Came
Right?
Yeah.
out the mud.
You're gonna die like if you
Hey,
talk
you-
to anybody who's out of your house, but
the air was gonna kill you.
yeah, right. But I would listen to like your guys' podcast, like because I used to do like the night shifts for Uber, right when I was driving people around when I first started.
Damn,
so I'd
son.
come
So you're like,
back
hey,
to
listen
the
to this.
city. I'd come, well,
Listen to my homies.
I would always be cautious, like of that, right? Because language, you don't want to offend anybody,
Right. Yeah.
So, but like on the way home from the city,
My
or
baby's in
something-
this car.
or just them.
Yeah.
What we
or
were
just
talking
them.
about,
Yeah.
you know.
So I drive
eating butt.
home and like a good hour of you guys.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah.
There was a lot of times. That was the only podcast I'd ever listened to. 'Cause
Yeah.
I
It's
didn't
like,
know anything else.
bro, but that's, I mean, I appreciate that because like we, just like with that starting and, coming from a place of, like you said, coming out the mud, just like us, like, it's just, it's the same. It's the same energy, man. Like, it's kind of hard to guesstimate how like great your podcast or your, what you're gonna end up doing.
How entertaining it is for the listener.
Yeah,
to
man.
listen to, yeah.
It's fucking tough. To try to like gauge people's thoughts and like, try to get in the vibes because it's really, really hard to try to come up with new engaging content from week to week. Like it's,
I found that when people talk about listening to the show and everything is that people always seem to find certain parts of the podcast that they like a lot.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Certain
Not-
segments.
There, I mean,
There's
don't get me wrong.
moments
There are
you
people.
naturally, like,
There are
oh.
people that actually like like the whole thing as content, but then like I feel like we kind of touch on a little bit. We try to touch on a little bit of everything, so that there's something for everyone.
What made you finally you're transitioning to music marketing. How's all of that going?
No, it's good. So basically what I do is, like I'm sure you've seen it on Twitter and stuff, but like a lot of producers started doing like one-on-one consultations to teach people, like the kids, I'll say, how to like build their brand and sell beats and make money doing music.
It's for the kids.
For the kids.
For the kids.
Yep, for the children.
And then I just kind of noticed that wasn't working super well for the people I was doing it for, because it's like you talk to me for an hour, figure it out. So I have like a 3 to 5 month program with people where it's obviously a higher dollar program, and I'm teaching them like over 12 one-on-ones. So they meet with me 12 times. We have group calls every week, ideally, with all the guys. There's 5 of us right now. And I'm just teaching them how to build their brand, but actually teaching instead of saying like, this is how you do it, now go figure it out. So it's a course and it's a program.
This is how you do it. Go figure it out. That's life in itself. It's just like, yo, I'm
Yeah.
gonna show you this, and then I need you to go out there and apply that. Like, that's
But
cool.
then there's other clients too. Like there's, remix beat clients or custom beat clients or beat sales or loop kit sales. So there's other avenues besides just that, but that's the meat and potatoes of how I'm able to like transition and be like, hey babe, X amount's coming in.
Yeah.
We keep building this instead of making $500 a week doing Uber Eats because, it is what it is.
Yo, my man.
$500 a week?
Hey, so I have a serious. So we'll switch back to what you normally do, but I know for a little while were you door dashing and Ubering, doing Uber Eats, or just doing Uber Eats?
No, just Uber Eats.
Just
'cause
Uber
the
Eats?
stories on Instagram.
Dog,
Yeah.
to like some of your.
The people.
Wait.
So we have an ongoing beef with DoorDash right now. So I need you to explain
Oh man,
what it's like to be a
DoorDash.
food delivery person in this current day era.
It's fine, like during the day.
But
I never did nights.
You never did nights?
No.
Okay.
Hey man, that'd be a
Because, like,
whole
I
nother
mean,
thing.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Like, last night we tried to get Taco Bell at like midnight because everyone was hungry.
Oh, son.
We couldn't get anybody, and then we got a guy, and he gets to Taco Bell, and Taco Bell's like, "Oh, we don't have the order," and then they closed. So, I was
So
like,
then it's like you wait. It's just you watching your phone.
an hour and a half watching the time go
I'm
by.
nothing.
You see the car and you're just kind of like, he better start moving now
He calls
because
me. My wife's
Eric
trying
be
to sleep
Eric
at
be the
that
master of watching that car.
Hey,
That's all he does.
That's all, bruh. I'm one of those people.
looking out
I'm
the
sorry.
window.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm one of those
He
people.
orders and then just like.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, baby. You better pedal to the metal, sir.
He's over here
U-turn,
judging.
why?
Yeah.
Bro, he's like, wait, where you going? That's a court.
Yeah, hey, right? I'd be like, nah, turn around. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, he's like,
Yeah, hey, man.
you know why? Because there's always another order that they're doing.
Right, exactly.
Bro,
They're
okay,
doing
so that's
two.
the thing. And then this is like something that they've started doing is like they piggyback like multiple orders, right?
Yeah.
And just,
If that actually
yeah.
happens, yeah.
So,
sometimes it does.
but the problem with that is,
Or they're doing Uber Eats and DoorDash at the same time, so you
Wow.
don't know that.
Yeah.
wow.
You got a burner phone
got-
with the fucking other meal on there.
I mean, hey, people do DoorDash and Lyft and Uber all the time.
I'm almost 100.
Because he's like me. That's what I'm saying. I always watch him.
Yeah.
Bruh, well, I'm confused because it's like I literally think someone went home with my shit once, like, and I'm like,
I mean, they could have.
what's happening? Like, why are you all the way in the fucking Evergreen Hills? Like,
It's happening.
it's happening.
I told you I got
Yeah.
the wrong order, remember? And I couldn't even eat it because I was like,
It was like a portobello mushroom veggie burger
I'm like
from a cheesesteak place, dog.
I couldn't even be like, well, I guess I'll eat this. It was like I'm not eating this.
How long were you doing it?
I started around September of last year, and then I went up until about a month or so ago. So yeah.
Do you have like what's the craziest thing like someone's ever like ordered?
Ever ordered?
Yeah, like you're like why?
Or I'm
No, it's like there. Nah.
Like they just got to order a fries and
Oh,
you're
yeah,
like, where's the
well,
burger
I
at?
think one of like the most stories that got like the most traction because I was basically roasting the people, right? I'm just
Oh,
like,
my
bro,
God.
like, you're paying which is fine because
Yeah.
I'm paying $7 to take a cookie across the street from Caudle from Panera, like. To
wait.
There was definitely a couple of those.
What? Where you're just like, I got to cross the street and that's it.
No, literally, just drive the car across the street, just find the apartment, drop the cookie on the porch, and $7.
Yo, son, what the fuck is happening with?
Yeah, no, bro, that's COVID though. Like,
But
that's
I
COVID.
get
Bro,
that. I
you
get
can
that.
Instacart a whole pack of cookies from Walmart. For
There's
cheaper
some
than
people
that.
who just don't leave their house. Oh, I did. Oh, that was a good one. So I did. I picked up like Yum Yum Donuts from South San Jose and Blossom Hill, right over there.
Okay.
And the guy calls me. He's like, "Hey," because they didn't have his strawberry Nesquik milk. He
Oh,
ordered like
boy.
6 of them, right? So they were out.
Wait, what?
So
That's
he's
a
all-
weird request.
Wait.
I need
He
six-
ordered
and
6?
donuts.
Six
And
six
donuts. I
strawberry
think donuts.
Nesquik milks.
6 of them?
They're like
Plus,
little
like
ones,
a
probably.
dozen donuts, right?
Okay.
Because I think he was
Okay, there's
taking
like
it
a bunch of
somewhere.
people.
Yeah, he was taking it.
It's
somewhere.
2 people.
You're putting these people in the toilet. I just want to let you know.
I don't remember.
Yeah, this is.
Do you keep them slaves and then feeding them
so
donuts?
I call him
Milk?
and he's all bro. He's like, okay, well, can you go to like a grocery store because there's like an Albertsons by there and the Safeway down the street and stuff.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, cool. Like he's all, I'll pay you for it, like out of pocket. And I was like, all right, cool. And he's like, also, can you get me 2 cartons of American Spirit Blacks?
What is happening?
Cartons, not.
Wait,
individual
like the whole
packs,
carton's like-
the
Now
whole
you're running a
carton.
GTA
Like,
mission.
this is fucking
Yeah.
jail.
Yeah.
And me being naive, like I haven't smoked cigarettes in years. So
Yeah.
I didn't. I was like, oh yeah, sure, no problem, right?
He said-
Thank God the guy paid me. So I go to the freaking liquor store. They have the cigarettes, but not the milk. I go to a grocery store. They don't have the milk. Go to a grocery store there. So I go to the Safeway over there.
Bro, what are you doing?
Yeah, bro. And so I find the milk. I take, bro, his house reeks of cigarettes.
Wait,
It's
you
like
went
a
in the
ton of
house?
milk. No. He opened the door.
Oh,
Yes.
Josh.
It
took you.
reeked,
Yeah.
dude.
Like what?
And the cigarettes alone were like $180.
Yeah.
For the 2 cartons of cigarettes.
Say, bro, remember my money.
Yeah.
He tipped me like $25 or $30 or something.
nice.
Oh, that- yeah.
But for like an hour
He
and
made-
a half of running
around,
like
yeah.
I could have just made that on orders regular.
You're
But-
too nice, dude.
Yeah.
Why would
Yeah.
you do
Yeah,
that?
You're
I'd
very
be
nice.
like,
Yeah.
hell to
But
the
also,
nah.
this is a weekday morning, so you're not sure when those big orders are gonna come through. So you say yes to stuff like
Yeah,
that.
of course. I mean, yeah, exactly. You don't know what your day is gonna be like. You
Yeah.
know, if it's gonna be slow or it's gonna be busy.
I mean, I've ran like off Bailey up in the hills, Metcalf and all that stuff. I've taken food up there and orders and deliveries like from South San Jose.
Gandalf had you running all around the Shire. Like, I
Dude,
need you to
man.
collect 5 arrows
This dude
and
was
like
about to-
6 rings.
He
please.
finally went to Mordor and fucking shit smelled like fucking cigarettes.
I got my mom on it though. She was doing it. She still is doing it.
Really?
Because I was like, hey, we both get like a $300 bonus, but she didn't hit the ride.
I'd be worried if
Oh,
my
yeah,
mom was
the
like
ride-
doing it.
But,
Not at night, right? I mean,
No. She
I'd be
does it
like,
during the day. She's
shit.
she'll just
I
I'd
mean,
be-
trapping, man.
You ever be
She
seeing-
got time on
Yeah,
it.
of
I'd be
course,
seeing
you
the
know?
strangest drivers sometimes.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why are you out here so late?
Yeah.
It'd be like a little small woman.
I'd be like,
I'm
my boy, what are you doing out here? Like,
Exactly,
yeah,
you know?
little tiny lady. Like,
yeah, exactly. I try not. If it's like a
yeah.
tiny lady and I see it's a tiny lady,
I'm just like,
I'll just
all right.
stay back.
All right,
and not meet
guys.
her.
All right, guys. Be on your best behavior. Like,
So last night it was like, all right, our food was supposed to come at 11:20, 11:30, 40, 50, and Taco Bell closed at midnight, right? So it's like, all right, latest arrival midnight. It's 11:50. A guy finally picks it up coming into town from San Jose on the 101 in a Tesla Model 3, Asian guy.
Yo.
And he shows up, like I said, shows up on time. The order's not there, but I was like, what? Why?
what are you doing?
Yeah, I've been picked up in a Tesla though before, like in Portland years ago.
We got picked up in a Tesla when we were in San Diego.
That's a nice little treat, huh?
Yeah.
Because you're like, oh, it's a Tesla?
Yeah.
You know those guys.
Oh,
got
it's
nothing
fucking
but
amazing.
time on their hands.
Oh, yeah.
Doing
Oh,
that,
yeah.
like,
It's such a nice car, though.
So
Hanging
such
out.
it's such a nice car.
Oh, it's,
Yeah.
We were asking him questions. Like, I was with my dad, so he was asking him every damn question. And so like he was like, hey, like, this, that, and he's like, yeah, like, and then he went to like, he accelerated. Mm-hmm. We all pushed back.
Yeah.
And then it came to a complete stop. Like he accelerated like to, I don't know, like probably like 50.
Yeah.
And then it stopped.
It's quick.
Like
You
it's
ever
quick
test
and
drove
it
one?
stops.
No, I
quick,
never test
too.
drove. We just rode in one. That's
Yeah.
pretty much it.
Test
Yeah.
drive for free.
Damn, that's. I mean,
I don't know if I want to because then I couldn't go back to my car.
yeah, I feel like, man, I gotta get back in this piece
Go
of
buy a little
shit.
bucket.
Yeah,
What
exactly.
do you drive? I'm imagining like a GTI Golf or something.
Nah,
like
bro,
Nah,
he's got like
bro.
a machine gun turret on the front.
I drive a Lincoln.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hey, when I told my mom that, she was like, "He drives a what? Is he a pimp?"
I got an old man's car.
Yeah,
it's not an old Lincoln like Continental.
She
It's
asked,
like
"How old is he?" I was like, "He's
it's
like,
like
a couple years younger than me."
It's a 2006. It's a 2006 Lincoln.
Yeah, I mean,
It's
it's hey, man.
Lincoln LS.
Oh, okay. Yeah, my parents used to have that.
Yeah, so it's got like all tinted windows and stuff. I picked it up for like
That's nice.
like a couple
That's
G's,
fine.
but I needed it because my other car got hit and run, and so I needed to step into one right away just for work.
Gotcha.
And my neighbor, who was also a mechanic, was selling that car, and so I just took him.
It all worked out.
Yeah, yeah. But pretty much, I
My
got.
sister totaled my parents LS.
Well, I mean, the LS.
What?
Oh,
Yeah,
Damn.
That was years ago.
Yeah, you
I mean, that
First
could-
week of her license. Hit a parked car.
Wow.
Wheel off the
that thing
axle.
could total easy right now.
Yeah.
If someone hit me right now, it'd be total probably. It's not worth fixing. Like,
It's a Ford.
it's like total.
You know.
This is a Pinto, like the fucking doors like fuse shut, like when you get hit from the back. It's just like, I'm dead.
It's got weird features in it though, because it was a luxury car back then.
Yeah,
so like I had
yeah.
heated seats, I got leather seats.
Yeah.
All
they
these,
move.
Yeah,
the automatic,
everything
power
moves and stuff like that. I'm like,
power-
oh, this is all cool
I
stuff.
hope they move.
Yeah,
I mean,
right.
I came from driving a Toyota, so I mean,
Yeah.
It's fine, bro.
Yeah.
I like the Toyota. I mean, that's what I'm saying.
Your mom's like, is he a
Oh, is
pimp?
that what you drive?
Yeah, well,
Toyota.
no, I drive a Jag, but I don't like my car.
Speaking of cars, is there an Audi out there with the Buckeyes? Is that you?
Yeah, that's him.
I parked right behind him.
Okay, yeah, that's the saying.
I'm like, who? This is his car.
But I don't. So I had an Audi before. I really liked my Audi, and I liked. I had a Lexus, like a hatchback, and I liked that. Like it was really like family friendly, and it was like good on gas. Like
You drive a Jag now, right?
I drive a Jag, but I don't like it. Like because it's a European. It's a European car. Yeah, it's a European car, so everything's all wonky. Like
Yeah.
everything's super ass backwards. Like so the fucking the person that speaks to you is British.
Damn. I see.
So you know how cars have like that automatic start
Yeah.
thing. So you know normally if the automatic start thing's on, there'd be a light like it says like automatic. No, you do it in reverse. Like you actually push the button and it lights up to turn it off.
Yeah.
So it's just weird. A lot of
don't
weird
really-
shit.
I don't like American and I don't like European cars. I'm more
Honda.
Japanese. Japanese cars, they last longer, and they're.
Yeah.
If you could get a Tesla, would you get?
I'll
one?
get a Tesla. Yeah.
We talked about it recently.
Yeah,
because
really?
I got the sedan, right, and she has a Jeep.
Oh,
and
shit.
She's all. I mean, a Tesla would be nice for you.
They're pretty. They're not that expensive.
The only thing is charging. You just got to be either on top of your charging or get a car that has a long enough range.
I'm terrible at charging
Or
my
you
phone.
gotta-
Rumble on the middle of the, on the highway.
Well,
Like
'cause
damn.
to get one hooked up at the house is a lot. Like
Or
I've
you have to have a
talked-
station hook brought
Yeah.
to your house, and
Yeah.
Solar, like we have solar.
Oh, you guys have solar at your house?
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
my
Yeah.
dad solar up on the side.
Then there's a way to hook it up where your solar like
Yeah,
it makes it
it's
cheap.
not bad.
Yeah,
it's really not.
Yeah,
And
I
you
mean-
should have solar anyways.
Where are you from, Josh?
South San Jose.
South San Jose originally.
Yeah.
But where do you
until
stay
I
at?
was like 8,
Where do you stay at now?
Morgan Hill.
Morgan Hill. How do you like living in Morgan Hill?
Bro, I like it.
Yeah.
I'm 30.
So
So like,
everyone likes living
Yeah.
in Morgan Hill.
Yeah,
Who lives in
there's
Morgan Hill?
There's
Yeah.
always a phase.
I lived
though,
it- I lived
when
there. It was
kids
nice.
hate it.
Yeah.
They're hating on Morgan Hill for no reason.
But when you're like, if I had to think of a safe city to raise my kids, like this is gonna be the
And
place.
you're just a drive away from San Jose.
Yeah. When did you start making beats? Like when did your music career kind of start?
I started playing guitar when I started taking lessons when I was 8 from my grandpa, and then like I didn't want to. My mom was just like, "You and your sister take lessons." So we did. He's played forever. He's played for like 7 years at this point. 70, right?
Yeah.
And then so like at 13.
Shout out to Mr. Crespo, by the way. Like
Mr. Crespo?
Yeah.
My grandpa.
Yeah, oh, your grandpa.
My mom's dad.
Oh, your mom's
Mr.
dad.
Carranza.
Mr. Carranza,
David.
excuse me.
David.
Yeah.
Shout
out to David.
Shout out to David.
Yeah.
Which is my middle name. Shout out to him.
Yeah.
So then at 13, all my friends, punk rock, Metallica covers, just rock and roll music, and I was like, all right, cool. Like I want to play now. So got a cheap electric guitar, got in a band at 15 with one of my friends. Did that until I was like 21, so like 5 or 6 years, and then started making beats around 21 once the band broke up.
What was your favorite rock band? Like the one
Linkin Park for sure.
Okay.
I saw them on the Meteora tour at
Damn, that was a cool tour.
Oh yeah,
dude, that's
Hoobastank.
crazy.
I didn't know
Hoobastank.
Back
Yeah,
then, though?
man, I ain't heard that. That shit like
the reason.
just had a Jimmy Neutron brain blast real quick.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
So for
Just
sure,
untapped my memory.
Yeah, I'm like, huh? Well, I was like, holy shit. Yeah.
Did you have long hair?
He did.
I knew it.
Yeah, he did. He did have long hair.
Even in
How
high
long?
School,
Yeah.
Bro, like I got. I don't have my lights over there, but it's.
We'll put up a
long.
slide.
Yeah.
I'll bring one of them. Yeah. All from off the internet.
It's
Yeah.
pretty long. Yeah. So yeah, definitely Linkin Park though.
He was a short, quiet kid when we went to high school. Like it was kind
I
of.
hit my growth spurt sophomore year.
Yeah, it
I
was
small
crazy.
freshman
You
were short?
year.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he was like he was a smaller kid, and I remember
You gotta put that picture up.
yeah, bro, and it was just like his
Now
freshman.
he's taller than you.
Yeah, he's fucking giant. Like I'm just like, bro.
I didn't make the basketball team. Mr. Crawford did. pick me
Yeah,
up and
yeah,
I did
yeah,
it from church,
yeah, yeah.
And I did the conditioning in the summer.
I knew him from church, and he still didn't put me on the
He
team.
made
That's
me the team member.
oh
Sorry,
man,
son.
Me
I
and one
remember.
other
I
guy,
remember.
They asked me to do it. So I
Keep
was
coming
like,
to church,
"He's
but you
he's
can't be
all
on the
come
team."
back.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
all come back next year, bro. You'll make it. Like for
Praise
sure.
God, but you know,
Bro, I was
Can't-
small.
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
I was
yeah, I
like
remember you were
95 pounds, and I
bro,
wasn't
you were tiny. Yeah, you were a
exceptional
tiny
at
cat.
basketball. Like I wasn't like super fast or anything.
I mean, hey
shot
man,
well.
you know,
Yeah.
I could only play football, and that was it. And run track, like I couldn't play no basketball. I
suck.
was always in awe of people that could play basketball. I was like, awesome.
I suck at basketball too.
Yeah, I was trash. Well, that's cool. Like, so you've been living in Morgan Hill this entire time. You're originally from Southside San Jose.
I lived in Eureka for 9 months. That was fun.
Man, that place is
Humboldt County.
It's a pit.
Eureka.
Yeah, it's
My sister-in-law went to school at Humboldt,
Oh.
so
Yeah.
we would go visit her a couple times. Man, like
There's nothing there.
I'm like, this is California.
Yeah.
this is like
So it's like Nebraska.
You have mountains and then ocean like right next to each other.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it wasn't like a mission to do either of those, but that's
Yeah,
it.
but still, there's nothing else. There's
nothing.
there's
There's
nothing
nothing.
there.
Just smoke weed.
marijuana, and that's it.
Smoke
and burn
weed
it.
out
Right.
there.
You now
That's
know
it.
why they grow pot out there because they ain't shit to do.
It's just fertile and
shoot guns and
That's it.
fucking go hunt animals. Like that's pretty much how it comes down to.
Yep.
So you advanced past your rock days, and then
Yeah.
what kind of led you to start making beats?
Probably Tyler the Creator.
Okay.
Back in, like,
Nice.
2007.
Nice.
For
Yeah.
better or for worse.
Hey man, you know I
just
can't disrespect that.
the
'cause-
inspiration, because he was doing it all, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
All them. So I was like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it too. Play some of those first beats, bro, and they're just not good. Like,
He said,
not that they're not,
not
good, but I didn't know what I was
good.
doing.
No, but that's
Yeah.
it. That's everybody.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
you would-
Yeah.
You talk to any
This is-
musician,
this
you talk
is-
to any artist, their first shit.
I would
is
record
not.
my friends out of the closet.
This is the one that started it all. Yeah,
That's the big one, though.
yeah, that's the big one.
That's the big
That's
one.
you.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
We gotta know exclusive
wait a minute.
producer here.
I did
Hold
the
on.
melody.
Yeah.
You did that?
Yeah, he's like, it was me.
That's iconic.
Actually,
Yeah.
no, I have some stories
Yeah.
with him. I've met him a few times.
Oh
Yeah?
shit!
That's
Yeah,
no
like,
way.
Back in my day.
Back in your days,
That's
man.
crazy.
Back when I was
You probably
like
saw him at the
21,
Supreme store or
22.
something like that.
No, like I
Oh,
went.
Fairfax?
I tried to do the whole like make it in LA thing. Took my band down there with a couple of my friends who were like,
You just meet people.
yeah, and I stayed at the Odd Future store for like a week.
Yep.
Damn.
Right on
Yeah.
Fairfax.
So like so on the way down, right? I saw they tweeted out, if you bring us Jamba Juice, you can hang out as long as you want, because kids would just hang around.
they
Yeah,
would
yeah.
do that. Oh,
So I had
yeah.
like $20 to my name because I didn't have a job or anything, but I had the van that I brought down.
Hopes
right?
and dreams, bro.
Oh, bro,
Hopes and
yeah.
dreams.
Like I said, I lasted a whole week. So
Yeah.
this isn't like a I
Damn,
made it
son.
thing. But yeah, we were sleeping like in the van around the corner from Fairfax or whatever. high
Damn,
school.
bro.
But so yeah, they let me hang out for like a week. I was just hanging out, bro. I was like 22, and a lot of them were
Did
younger.
you get to meet
so-
Taco and Jasper and all them?
Yeah,
Kind
yeah,
of.
I met Taco, Tyler's manager. Like at one point, there was like a rival gang that showed up, right?
What?
And they were wearing like one was wearing like an Odd Future hat, And they were like, yeah, we stole this from one of your guys yesterday. And so they started getting into it
Whoa.
and like fighting a little bit, right? And then the next day they come back and Tyler's manager's there that day.
Oh my God!
And
what?
So I'm standing out there like
Clancy?
watching this
I think it was
happen.
Clancy. Yeah, Clancy.
And I'm just like, I knew what happened, right? I saw the whole account, and I'm not affiliated with anybody. I'm
Right.
just hanging out.
Yeah.
And I was
You
like,
time, time to pick a side.
So
Yeah.
I started.
Time to choose up.
No, I mean, so
I'd have chose our
Tyler's
future.
manager's there, and Tyler's bodyguard's there, right? And
Yeah.
they're like, so what happened? And I was like, okay, so this guy hit this guy, and I was wearing like my cousin's Beats by Dre around my neck, and the guy from the other crew was all, I'll smack the Beats right off your neck right now if you don't like. I will beat you. And I was like, bro, like, this is what happened. What do you want me to say?
Oh, my.
And then Tyler's manager was like, hey, if that guy touches me and he points to me, he's like, I give you permission to knock that kid out. And the kid's probably like 17, 16 years old.
How old were you?
I was like 22.
Bro,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
what?
That's a crazy story.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's
Yeah.
fucking dope.
Yeah. No, there's a, but yeah, that was like the main highlight. For
What?
Sure. And I was just standing there and I was like, cool.
Yeah, you're
I'm
like,
out here for a few more days.
you're like, I'm with the shits now. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, you get to fucking gang initiation tattoo and shit like that. They're like, all right, we got to tattoo with the
Actually, I
OF.
have it right here.
Yeah. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
So you stayed down there for a week and then you came back
Yeah,
and
I
then
was just like, bro, it's hard when you don't know any. Like a lot of people who do that, they couch surf. They
Yeah.
have friends who they can stay at their houses at least.
Right.
I had, which is fine because I didn't have any debt, but like no income. You just freaking living off of McDoubles and.
There's no DoorDash yet, so
I was selling my like brand
Yeah.
new skate. Oh, I did trade Taco a skateboard. I had like a Beavis and Butthead deck that I got from like Zoomies from a friend who used to work there, and I traded it to Taco for unsolicited items that were not mine. That were
oh
somebody
Lord.
because I actually like I didn't even really smoke or anything. Back
Yeah,
then, but one of my
yeah.
friends who was with us, he had stomach ulcers.
Oh, so he
couldn't
couldn't eat, so he had to
so
smoke.
he had
to,
a lot of it, so he like literally just traded it.
I like how you said unsolicited items. Like
what? Oh,
Oh no,
yeah.
what it was, we didn't have any, so
Yeah.
we needed it for my friend, right?
Yeah.
And somebody
You
in the
traded-
camp had things and gave it to us for the skateboard. And
I love that.
wait, you
like-
traded stuff?
they traded
Stuff for stuff.
Oh, they
marijuana
traded.
for a skateboard that Taco wanted.
Okay,
Because at one
gotcha.
point
Yeah,
I laid
yeah.
my skateboards out like right in front of the office,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
on the ground, and Tyler's like, "Bro, like this you cannot have this here. Like, move these skateboards." And as I'm moving them, Taco's like, "Whoa, that Beavis and Butthead one's pretty cool. Like, what do you want for it?"
What the?
Yeah.
This is crazy. Technical difficulties. When I don't have the charger fucking plugged in, because I'm a psychopath. But damn, that's you know what? That's really fucking crazy that you had that experience.
Yeah.
So you stayed down there for a week, and then you met Tyler, you met Taco, and everything like that. How so that experience obviously reflected on you very heavy. To kind of just go into making beats and whatnot, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's like for him, I think what I took from it was just how you can do it all on your own.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
that
yeah.
was like his big thing. And then like started getting like super like obsessed like with the music and the movement and everything. And then like I started changing a little bit for the worse. Not a super nice guy.
He said I started changing for the worst.
Yeah, and life got a little rough for a little bit, but
Okay.
yeah, that was like more 2011 because, like I said, I was 22 when I went down there.
Yeah.
So then, yeah, I mean, we kind of learned some things and what not to do and how not to act.
Do you mind if we talk about, because you're like a survivor? Like
Oh, yeah.
Do you mind if we talk about that?
Yeah.
Okay.
So this was right after chemo.
Okay.
When I went down to LA because I
What?
was gonna take on the world.
Yeah. So what? So this is like one of the things I never got to to talk to you about. I think we like briefly touched on it before, like just being personal friends. But
Yeah.
so you're a cancer survivor. Mm-hmm. Correct. So fuck cancer. Like legitimately fuck that shit to death.
Yeah.
What kind of cancer did you have,
Testicular.
Man,
bro?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
How old are you?
I was 20. I was 22 when I was diagnosed. Yeah.
Wow.
How?
So
I mean, how did you know? I mean,
it hurt really bad.
man,
Okay.
Like really bad.
Like really
It was
bad.
it
like
was
unusually
July
bad
3rd
for someone
weekend.
your age,
Yeah.
right? I mean,
Yeah, 4th of July weekend or whatever is when it started.
4th of July
It
weekend.
escalated. It was the night of July 4th. I went to the ER. So the 5th is when I found out.
And it was crazy because in terms of like our friendship, I remember you were playing in the band for a really long time, and then you kind of
we were close in like 2011.
yeah,
You
and
would
then
come to the shows.
right, and then you kind of disappeared. and it was like I didn't know like what had happened, and I was kind of like yeah, and then
That
like
makes sense.
then you sprang back up, and then like you were posting some things, and then like then that's I think
For a good few months during the chemo.
and somebody told me they're like, yeah, he has cancer. I'm like, what the I'm like, and then and then it's that's how was that? I mean, shout out to you for surviving it, brother. Like seriously, like man, that's fucking that's
shit.
yeah, seriously, that's
crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, so what? I mean, the whole experience, like chemo and all that shit, like that. How was that? Like, I mean, the painful, like all the things that they say.
I mean, it's like it takes
varying degrees.
Yeah, well, I did it for 3 months, right? So I did it from September until right before Thanksgiving. So September, October, and then my birthday's in October, so I celebrated in the middle of chemo. So like 2 weeks in is when it really hits you. Like 2 or 3 weeks, like once you start losing your hair, for me at least, is when it kind of like became real.
Okay.
You don't really know. It takes your body time to like be like, what is this? What is this?
To the radiation,
doing?
yeah.
Yeah. It was just chemo. I didn't do radiation, but so I'd sit there. It was like once a week. No, sorry. It was like 3 or 4 days a week, 3 hours at a time, and then you would go once the following week, and then not at all, and then 3 or 4 days the following week, and then once the week after that. So it wasn't like you were there every single day for like a month. It was like you're there for like a week basically. You're there for 1 day. The following week you're there for like a week, and you're in the chair for like 7 hours, and they're just giving you the chemo. The whole time.
7 hours at a time.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it was a long amount of time, right? You're there all day.
That's all day. That's all.
And so, it sucked, but it really started sucking like once the chemo started like taking hold of your body, and you start losing your hair, and then you start feeling run down, and then like mentally it messes with you. They call it chemo brain. Like everything becomes really foggy, and like I was really depressed.
Yeah, no. So you're just it just starts to mess with you. You felt like just exhausted.
You're tired all the time, and there's not a whole lot that you can physically do because you just don't have any energy for anything.
That's fucking insane.
Yeah.
And for me, I was just like I always said like I was like a shell of myself.
Yeah.
Right? Because it just like
it makes you hollow. It makes you hollow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I was super anxious whenever people would come over because I didn't know like what to say or how to talk to them or have conversations. And
wow.
It was hard, man. Like I just watched TV like basically all day. I think I made one beat during that time, and it was like I don't have that laptop anymore, that hard drive. But
Did Kanye's cousin steal it?
Right, yeah. I got a story for that one. Yeah.
The Kanye's cousin come over here and take it.
Right?
He stole his laptop. Yeah.
Yeah, but it was, and that one night actually when I was making music on the laptop was probably the only night I stayed up past 10 p.m. in a 3-month period. I stayed up till like midnight or 1, and I was like super inspired. And then like if I didn't touch music or anything like that, I was just basically like just depressed the whole time.
I mean, that is
I had my freaking TV schedule. I knew what show was on every night.
Yeah, but that's a harrowing fucking experience, bro.
Yeah,
and
I'm like, someone so young.
Yeah, man. That was the crazy part.
That's what happens though for a lot of guys.
Yeah, I did not, bro, and I did not know that until like you had gone through it, and then like I know a couple other people that we went to school with that kind of had gone through some shit like kind of similar, and I think it was like you. I think Nick Hagaperos like also had a bout with cancer, and it's like it's wild to see it happen so fucking 2 times.
Man.
It's wild to see it happen so goddamn young, but like you said, I mean the shit could happen at any time. I mean, with a lot of you think to yourself like even with fucking kids, like it happens like
it does happen a lot to like there's like a whole like ward
my
of
cousin had it at the same time.
What?
Like my second cousin, not testicular cancer. He actually did pass away from it.
Wow,
but
I'm sorry to hear about that.
He had it, and then he got better, and then I actually met him like the following year when he was better.
Yeah.
And then he got it again, and then he passed away at like 6. Well, not got it again. They say it came back, right?
How old was he?
He was in remission, and then
5 or 6 when he passed. His name is Mason.
Yeah. So I mean, I guess my question is,
did passed away of it like last year and a half ago. Yeah.
Wow.
Not testicular,
but still,
I think. Yeah.
Does it? I mean, now just being like a survivor of it, like would you say it's like giving you more like drive to be able to want to like seek out and like make beats and shit like that? If I can get my fucking dishwasher to stop beeping. But like I said, so it gave you more drive to want to like try to get through to make beats and everything like that. You think?
Yeah. I mean, I think so. So like, essentially, like when I was done with everything free and clear, I actually had to do the last week of chemo, even though I was like cancer free. Yeah. Right. So like the last week was mentally for me the worst week because I was like, well, I don't even need to be here, but the doctor recommends it. Of course. And that was the week where like when I was like throwing up the most, and it was like the hardest. Yeah, for sure. But then when I was done, I was just kind of like, cool, like I want to live my life and do whatever I want to do. Right. Like
how long ago was this?
This is 2013 at this point. Okay. Well, end of 2012, right? Okay. Beginning 2013. Okay. And so that's when I was like, I took the van, I went down there, and you know, I tried doing the whole thing. So like, yeah, like it gave me motivation and drive to do what I wanted to do, but I don't think I had the maturity until like last year to be able to really actually push this and like make it something that's sustainable.
Yeah, I mean, you
took a long time.
You definitely like in terms of a person that's like kind of made the switch over in terms of like music wise, because you know, like you said, you started off, you know, like a punk rock kid and everything like that, and then like to do that changeover to make beats.
To be in a band and tour the world.
Yeah, man. Like your aspirations from when I know from when we were growing up have always been like rather large, and then you know, to have like such a crazy experience to have like to survive cancer, like, and then you know now like you know when you're you know finally free of that, to now pursue your dreams like the way you want to. It's just I mean, the whole experience has just got to be a little bit kind of like a mind fuck when you think about it and sit down for a minute.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I've lived through it for so long, and like that experience is so far removed. It's not even something that consciously
that you think about.
Yeah, I mean, if anything, it's just way more like ingrained into me. But I mean, for me back then, right, I thought it was like, all right, make beats, make music, or make music and tour the world, and that's how you're gonna do it, and that's the only way. Right. But now there's so many other ways, and there's so many kids who just think, man, I just need a song with Lil Baby, and that's it.
Wait, that ain't it?
But the reality of
he
that
said, all I need is a song with Lil Baby, and that's it.
There's like very like
I got my producer tag at the beginning of the song.
I'm good.
And there's kids who they have those songs and they're on it with
Jawsh
another producer.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
They're on it with another producer. They're on it with Lil Baby's two friends for whatever reason. They're listed on the song because they're getting paid.
True.
Lil Baby, his management. Like there's so many.
Dude, I always wondered that. Like, who are these niggas?
Yeah, yeah. Who are you?
He did the hi-hat on this one part.
He did the hi-hat. Well, remember that's how Kanye was. Remember he did they did it was I think it was Watch the Throne and then My Dark Twisted Fantasy. And then I think what came after that? No, Pablo, The Life of Pablo.
Yeah, Life of Pablo.
That tour sucked. I went to that show at HBO.
Dog, everybody. So our last guest, Dorian.
I took my
he told
friend
me.
to that.
Dorian said that he went to the Sleep Train Arena. Was it the Sleep Train Arena?
Yeah,
somewhere in Sacramento.
Sacramento.
Yeah, and he was so excited for this Kanye concert. He said
but that was the next night after here. That was worse than here.
He said he played Father Stretch My Hands 7 times
and then dipped. And then he said, I was hurt. He did that because I was looking forward to that.
He would play the intro,
Father Stretch My
talk, play the intro, cut like 4 or 5 times.
Kanye!
I took my friend there for his birthday. We bought the tickets the day of.
Oh my God.
So at that point, like his tickets weren't selling. It was the day of. Like,
yeah.
We weren't nosebleeds. We were like middle section.
Yo.
You out here, hey Kanye, you out here hurting niggas' feelings, bro. You got people upset.
It's so funny that so many people have that same experience, like as far as like, you know, getting to save up for the tickets or got the tickets as a gift or had the special event evening planned, and they get there and like it was such disappointing.
And he was a big YouTube vlogger at the time. My friend that I took,
yeah,
his birthday, we went to Chili's. Oh man, like 200,000 views, 150,000 views. Every day.
I'm sure a bunch of people have YouTube videos of that night.
I have a YouTube video from that night because that's when I was with him.
You just couldn't believe, like I can't believe what the fuck is going on.
45 minutes in.
See, now I had not a similar experience because I wasn't hurt at all, but I had an interesting experience.
You were enlightened by Kanye, weren't you?
Well, I mean, this was back in during the Watch the Throne tour.
Yeah,
and I went to go see him and Jay-Z. Yeah. One of the best concerts I've ever been to, and they played Niggas in Paris like
18 times,
15 times, 15 times at the end.
That was a thing, man.
Yeah, it wasn't. I think the record was like I don't know where they played it like 30 something times.
Yeah, and then,
as an encore.
Well, and then like Travis Scott started doing that too because Travis Scott was playing the Butterfly or no. Yeah.
No, was it Butterfly?
His main hit.
Yeah. He played. No, it was Goosebumps. He played Goosebumps like 17 times. Like, and they were like, "What the." I don't know if that. Yeah, man. Like that's what they do at concerts, and I'm like, I don't know if this is something that I'm
I don't
into.
know. I don't know if
That's what they do.
That's what they do.
I don't
That
like
is
it.
not normal.
Yeah,
That,
It's
like-
more fun.
or it's not.
You
fun.
know what it is? I think part of it has to do with, and I'm not saying this is what Travis Scott does or anyone else does, but I think a lot of these new rappers and stuff, their songs are like
all
only
they
a minute
have.
long.
Yeah.
So how do you,
Too
I have
many.
all this time? You know, I'm either gonna cut out early and y'all gonna have a
You play it
30-minute
when you
show,
start,
or
you play it in the middle. You
Yeah.
play it at the end.
Yeah.
it's like y'all came. I'm just gonna give them what they want. This is what
Yeah.
you guys came for. You know, I know half of you guys don't know all my songs.
I'm gonna play the same hit over and over and over again, and y'all be okay with that. I mean, that's a fucking like, yay.
That happened to me. I mean, obviously, it happened to Kanye West, but so the baby did that in San
When
Francisco.
you play Suge 15 times.
He
in a
played
row?
Suge twice though. He didn't play 15 times.
Yeah.
He just did it twice, and I'm like, bro.
This is enough.
And I'm a pretty avid listener
Yeah.
of the baby, and
Yeah.
there are songs that he didn't play that I think he should have, and
Yeah.
I'm like, wait, why didn't you play this? Why did you play this? Like,
Why-
you chose Suge twice, and that just tells me that the audience that's here, like, they only want to, they don't know all the songs.
I've been at a show. I went to Chip the Ripper show like a long time ago, and this is like when he was like still like coming up, and like him and Kid Cudi, like, you know, they're from Cleveland,
Indica
Cleveland,
album?
Ohio. Yeah, so that was the funny part is that
They had
he
some good songs.
they were at he was at what's the Santa Cruz? What's the name of the fucking venue out there?
Catalyst.
Yeah,
Oh, the
he was
Catalyst,
at-
yeah.
He was at Catalyst, and it was funny.
Small
He
room or the
legitimate
big room.
the small
Yeah,
room.
the small
This
room.
is back then. Yeah. And he legitimately asked the crowd, he's like, what songs do you guys want me to I'm like, this one. And he's just like, fuck it. Like, I was just like,
All the Kanye
that's,
songs?
yeah. And I was like, that's fucking cool. And I'm like, when you have an artist that's like,
Yeah.
but that's when you're smaller. Obviously,
Yeah.
you can still like appeal to
I
a-
love those small concerts. Those are the best.
Yeah.
Oh,
When they start getting bigger, that's when they start acting an ass, and
Bro.
they're just like, "All right, y'all paid $300 for your tickets. I'm gonna perform for 20 minutes, like,
Yeah,
and then
no.
I'm out of
Some
here."
of the best concerts I've been to, the small ones. Me and Johnny went to go see a couple years back, One Take J at the Catalyst, the small room. But we were like the oldest dudes in there because the
yeah.
bar was
Yeah.
sectioned off, and we were like the only two in there with some other two older dudes, and the whole crowd was like probably
18.
The show was 16 and up.
21.
So like they're like 16, 17, 18, and like these like we're standing next to the stage, and like these like little girls are like twerking and stuff, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
you're like-
you know, hey, look.
Nope.
And then like even One Take
One
Jay,
Take
like,
Jake's like-
One Take Jay's like, all right, get off the stage. Like, he, like, nah,
One,
nah,
one
nah.
take, Jake's like, "Hey, so the juice boxes are gonna be in the backhand corner."
No, because he knows. He knows that they're
Yeah.
probably 16.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, for sure.
Yeah.
But it was cool because he did a show. It was a great show, and then like it ended, and he just hopped off the stage and like started walking.
Yeah.
And then like Johnny,
Bye,
shook his
everybody.
hand. Johnny was standing next to him. He shook his hand like, "Hey man, that was a great show." This and that. And we walked outside.
Yeah,
like that was it.
That's how it is when you're a small artist, like coming up. Like you know, I think
there's no
like
green.
Yeah.
You'd be happy if there's a green room in the back.
Bruh, like we
that
did.
has like
Get it.
green M&Ms in the bowl.
We
that you
did a
requested.
show. I tried to stand up on top of a speaker, and everybody was literally concerned for my health because I was just like, "Yeah, bro." Like it started shaking, and I was just like, "Well, probably shouldn't have done that." But oh well. Like
already up here.
I'm already up here. Like but I think as a smaller artist, like and even as a producer trying to be on the come up, it's like. Those are the good times. Like those are like the people you're trying to pander to. You're
You wanna
like,
make the connection.
They're gonna,
with those
cause, yeah,
people.
Yeah.
Well, they're gonna follow you. They're the ones that are gonna.
If you make it
Yeah.
impressionable, then they'll keep coming back.
so do you find it now, like now that you've like made the full turn as like being a producer, like of like beats and just like being within the music community? Do you find it something like you're like now? Are you reaching that point where you're just like, well, can't do this shit for free? Like
Oh yeah, no, it's no.
yeah,
That's,
yeah. That's
like,
those
I-
days are done.
No, yeah. Well, that's kind of how I started.
Yeah.
Quarantine started because that's when like I started picking up traction on Twitter.
Yeah,
Because for like a solid year, I was putting stuff on SoundCloud
For the
like
free.
that whole year.
Yeah.
Just putting stuff out. No, like nobody was listening. Nobody was paying attention. Nobody knew who I was. Didn't have a presence like that. So when quarantine started, I was doing mixes for cheap, $30, $50 mixes. I was giving beats away.
That's
I
a
was
plug.
doing beats for cheap.
Really?
While I was learning the craft of how to mix people's vocals and such, right?
Gotcha.
So yeah, then, but like yesterday, I have a guy hit me up. Never talked to him. Didn't follow him. He followed me, and he's all, bro. Like I have a song coming out in June. I want you to do a remix for it. And I was like, cool, $250. Like,
He's like, huh?
and he's all, well, I did expect to pay, but I wanted to pay $150. So I met him in the middle.
Okay.
And then he goes, I have the project files for you, right?
Okay.
A few hours later. And I was like, cool. How do you prefer payment, right? And he's all, well, I was hoping to pay after you do a rough mix for me. And I was like, nope, that's not how this works. Like, and I
Wait
did
a
not
minute.
say that, but I was like, well, I at least need a deposit to get started.
Hey, no glove, no love. Sorry, sir.
So you wanted you to make it first and then you...
But most people understand that.
Yeah, of course.
This guy came out of nowhere. I never talked to him before.
Yeah.
I think he's foreign just from the way he's typing, right? Like he's not from
yeah.
here. And so he's like, all right, cool. So he gave me half the money up front. But yeah, I mean, people know though.
Yeah.
For the most part.
Yeah, man. Hey, that more power to you, Josh. Thank you so much for coming on, bro. We're gonna play a game now. But seriously, congrats to your success and everything in the future. Don't give up on your dreams. This is what it looks like. Nothing can get you down. Like seriously, like I think you're in the embodiment of like what it really takes, like to go through different situations and experience different things in life and just not give up. Like I wholeheartedly am just, I'm impressed. Like, thanks, man. Yeah, man. Last album was Colors. New album, what's it going to be called?
Skies.
All right. Hey,
nice.
I'm keeping the theme.
Okay. I like that.
Running the play.
And when's that coming out?
May 13th.
Hey,
it's a couple weeks.
Hey, yeah, man. You're
12 days.
My mom's birthday is the 14th. Yep.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's
when
the
my
first.
wife gets her eyebrows done, May 13th. That's how I remember.
We're now going to play a new game. It's called Fact or Cap.
Smart. There you go.
Yeah, of course. Hey, just got to go a little bit,
You got to cut it, though.
Yeah, exactly.
Seconds,
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Right, exactly. And you're fucking blocked. Like, it's
so
we
bad,
can play, bro. It's fucking YouTube.
It used to be background is cool, like loud background music.
Yeah,
like,
man, but now it's
playing. But now it's like nah.
Yeah, now they don't
Hold on.
even.
This is Warner Music's video.
We're not even
The
monetizing
last
this
free
video
record-
yet.
Oh no?
Our videos?
Oh, you can't monetize.
We can't
that.
I mean,
100K views.
No, yeah, it's got to be 100K views. We're
I'm getting there.
like at 11,000,
Yeah,
something like that. Yeah,
That's fine.
so.
Shout out to AdSense.
Dude, it. I mean, you gotta shell them out like a fucking shit ton of money. But I mean, yeah, exactly. So we're
Jaguar pockets.
we're going to play a new game. It's called Fact or Cap. I'm gonna give you some theories because this is the Dope Theory podcast. I have a suggestion actually from a fan that was like, "Hey, you should do this," and I was just like, "You know what? You're right." I think so. It's called Fact or Cap. I'm gonna give you some theories that are widely considered maybe wild, and I want to know from you. Do you think it's a fact or you think it's a cap? And I want to know why, Josh. So we're gonna play this game. I'm gonna give you a couple of theories here, and you're gonna try to believe whether or not it's a fact or a cap. Some people believe that a research facility in Alaska is a mind control lab. Is it fact or cap? In the mountains of Alaska, you can find the High Frequency Active Oral Research Program that helps scientists study. This is like the techno version of the song, and it's crazy because the drums like started. And I was like, what is happening?
So that remix can be up, but it's not taken down. Even though it's got the same sample at the very beginning.
It's weird. They don't. It's weird.
They're trying to keep the vloggers down.
They're trying to keep us down. In the mountains of Alaska, you can find a high-frequency oral research facility that helps scientists study the farthest distances of the atmosphere. The facility sits on 33 acres of land and has over 180 antennas. The antennas have collected data about the aurora borealis, radio waves, and atmospheric occurrences. Do you believe that this research facility is a mind control lab? Fact or cap? No? So it's a cap.
Yeah.
Why? Do you believe mind control? Do you believe mind control labs are?
Wait, who benefits from this? Like, who's behind that? Like, what? Like,
I mean, so
is it big mind control? Like, who is?
So they do say something in here. They say, but some people think the antennas are an experimental weapon that can control people's minds. According to the Smithsonian, others believe it caused
the Smithsonian said that.
Something. Yes, the Smithsonian said that. Others believe it caused the Columbia space shuttle to destruct in 2003. In 2016, however, the facility held an open house so the public could see that they were not up to anything dangerous.
Yeah, okay.
You think mind control's real?
From, like MK Ultra stuff?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yes, you can traumatize somebody and manipulate them like in any abusive relationship. Absolutely.
Yeah, that's
yes.
okay.
But
okay.
you mean like we're talking about that mind control?
Yeah.
I would like imagine that it's way more like, because we've been watching a lot of like like Ghost Hunters and Ghost Nation and stuff. I don't know if you guys ever watch that stuff, but like they're really big on like EMF, radio frequency waves, and how like that stuff can kind of conjure things. Because I think that it's more that based than like you go there to get your child brainwashed so that you could make them a child star at 8 years old. Like,
wait, what?
Because that's like what they do, like in Hollywood and stuff, like with the MK Ultra and everything. That's what they talk about. Like that happens. They start them young.
Oh yeah. They start them young, and then they get them programmed.
Have these caretakers that treat them amazing for like a year, and then they start treating them like trash, and then they don't know what to believe, and then they like can get them to.
Well, like I always think about like when movies like they give you things about like assassins and stuff like that, and they talk about how like we get these kids in these programs and start them.
Yeah,
we train
like
them hella
Jedis
early.
and shit.
Yeah, like you're like you got a bunch of Black Widows on your hand, and they go to the Red Room, and then all of a sudden now they work for you, and they're just like you say one specific line of words, and now they're a killer. Like
Sure.
Yeah, I think you can condition people, especially at a young adolescent age, to like to basically be controlled to a degree. Yeah. But I don't think like
you don't think there's a facility in Alaska that's doing that to mind control folks?
Adults?
But why would it be there?
Yeah,
because I mean Alaska's who the fuck's in Alaska? Who's gonna go look?
Apparently,
it's the same thing like
apparently a lot of
same thing like same thing like Area 51. Like no one's really who's in New Mexico.
Well, that's different.
My dad was in the government at one point. Wait, what?
I was stationed in King Salmon, Alaska.
Did you see any weird shit out there? Other than the people?
Lice and shit like that.
But you didn't see no people under mind control, right?
I don't know.
my dad comes and cuts the mic off. He's just like he strangles us. He's like, that's enough. I'm like,
too many
all
damn
of a
questions.
sudden,
You see him
Josh just raises up in the air and he's just like, oh no! Just slammed up against the wall.
We've hit that point where we've asked.
Right, this is gonna be the moment where the show is no longer the show anymore.
Factor cap kills us.
Yeah.
That's it.
Factor cap killed us.
The person who hit you up for this idea was a plant as well.
Hey man,
it's all a conspiracy. Who hit you up? Wait, what fan was it? Was it him?
Was it who? Was it him? What you mean?
I see them in the comments.
Yeah, right. Exactly. They're like, yeah, that's when the Dope Theory podcast disappeared for forever. It's
all our videos just wiped from the internet.
All 6 of them.
Yeah, yep. Exactly. What's the thing on TikTok now? It's like they play the music in the background, and then all of a sudden it's like he didn't do that. He actually went to sleep for like 6 more hours.
I haven't seen that yet.
Yeah,
because I'm hopeful.
Yeah,
it's supposed to be the play on the Coach Carter movie.
Yeah,
at the end, like
a lot of plane crashes in Alaska because it's a major
what
transportation.
Oh, okay.
In the state.
But I feel like that's a place where plane crashes make sense because there's like really nothing up there to snow. The weather's bad.
I feel like when people say like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna go move to Alaska," and like that, people are just so sad.
Yeah.
Like, oh why? Like, oh, I'm sorry.
Well, I feel like
Alaska. Alaska's not even on the come up, is it? Like, I don't
There's
hear.
a dope rapper out of there on Twitter who's from Alaska.
What?
There's rap. There's the Alaskan
I
rap.
did a song with the guy.
Alaskan
He
rap.
lost the beat and everything.
Wow.
Hey,
Hang out.
if you want to concentrate on your shit,
Yeah, that's true.
you go up there.
Or escape from a felony.
You know what? I'll be down to check out Alaska. It's just
I'm down to go. I'm down to go.
I need someone who lives there to show me a good time.
It's
Yeah.
one of my friends.
I heard the food's good.
It's not that bad.
I heard the food's pretty good.
A lot of outdoor
Are there
activities.
Eskimo hoes?
So the Alaska Mind Control Lab cap. It's a cap.
I mean,
I believe mind control is a real thing, but I don't think there's a
You
facility.
came out
in
the gate with
Alaska.
some cap. I mean, I don't even know if it's true or not. I hope it's not true.
okay, even if it is, like, why do I care?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. How do you know you're gonna run into a mind control person?
Because you knew him before.
Oh wow, that is true.
It has to be your friend,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
He
He's
knows
like-
I'm not mind controlled. 'Cause
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
consistently the same.
He's been consistently the same person for a long time.
You can't.
It's like being in the sunken place.
But that's what I'm saying. You come in here wearing boat shoes and fucking
Balenciaga?
you
Balenciaga and Cuban gold link.
Hey man,
Cuban link.
you bring that type of energy, nigga. I'm gonna have some questions. Like it's
I'm just a rapper now.
bro. That's hey.
He's like Jetson replied to the email. So Jetson got back to me.
Yeah, so Jessica got back to me. I'm like, oh no.
Let's go.
I
Yeah.
will have mesh shirts then.
I'll have measurements then.
I'll be having measures. I'll be on a
That's perfect.
I'll be on a yacht.
Yeah, exactly. He's
Wearing Tim's.
all of a sudden, yeah, he's wearing Timberlands
on
and a
the yacht.
do-rag, and now he's on a yacht. It's weird.
I'll
Yep.
hit you with my cash app before I even get on the road. next
Bruh,
time.
hey, that's how you know. That's how you
You'll
know.
send me question marks.
It's like, man, Josh has changed, man. Like,
no, forget
it's
it.
mind control. Okay. Next factor, Cap. There have been 2,032 Bigfoot sightings in Washington State. Although there are Bigfoot sightings all over the U.S., Washington State has the highest number. There have been 2,032 sightings in the state, according to Newsweek. There are a number of theories around the mythical creature. Some believe it's a ferocious beast meant to be feared, and other thinks it's a harmless creature that wants to be left alone. There are other theories that Bigfoot is related to humans, since it walks on two legs, while others think it's an extraterrestrial being. Do you think Bigfoot is real? Fact or cap?
Cap.
Sure.
I think fact.
Yeah, I mean,
I think that there's
Do you
things
think
out there in
there's
the world.
aliens?
I don't.
I think there's aliens.
I mean,
Or like-
that's different though
or-
because the aliens aren't here. Okay,
What
so
about
if
ghosts? Spirits.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I don't know.
Spiritual stuff.
I think there's a spirit in this house, but I mean, that's a completely different.
I don't
thing.
care. It's okay. What is this? I don't know. I don't know about spirits because I think spirits has a real heavy
It's
tie,
broad.
heavy tie with religion.
Yeah.
and so it's a belief at that point.
I feel like when I drink Jameson, there's a demon inside of me. But you know.
It's called spirits for a reason.
hey,
They go,
right?
oh shit!
Hey, man, you
I
know.
always thought it was weird.
Yeah, hey, I think
Spirits,
that
like
that's
why they call it spirits?
Yeah,
I'll show you.
but Bigfoot. So you don't. Think
I don't think so. Why we have a picture of him yet? I mean, there, you can
are.
get, there's like
There's some. They're
There's
all.
one.
They're all
why
blurry.
are they always blurry?
Of
Yeah.
course they're blurry.
Why are they always
Yeah.
blurry?
Oh yeah, because it's like a picture of your cat where you're just like, oh.
I just feel like
they're
there's, you can get.
It's walking.
There's all sorts of weird shit in the
There's,
world that I
we
think
have
we
we
haven't
have
seen
we
yet.
have satellites that can
Yes.
like film and pinpoint
Deep sea
things. Like
stuff,
why can't we?
deep sea stuff where it's crazy looking?
Right, but I also think that we can't ever get a clear picture of a UFO. All we see is like these blurry balls like floating through the air, but I think they're real.
I think that's different because they could be farther away. This guy's on Earth, right?
Too much Marvel.
True. Too much Marvel.
Too much MCU.
Yeah.
Right? Exactly.
I love this.
Yeah. But I mean I think that there could potentially be
I'm
like,
open to the idea of there being one. Like if you
So
can give me
fact.
like,
fact. That's a fact. It's a fact.
So
You
it's
can-
fact?
It's
I
a
mean-
fact. That's not a cap.
Sure.
I think it,
Sure.
Yeah.
I need to see more proof.
You need to see more proof?
I
Okay.
think
So
it
you're
gets
50-50.
bad when you
Yeah.
start obsessing about those
You're
things.
50-50.
Yeah,
ball.
I mean I don't
My
care. Like
opinion.
Josh, I don't care. Like
There's a show called Hunting Bigfoot.
I'll
and
gladly
it-
do
and
that.
Yeah,
it-
but they're getting paid.
Yeah,
so
it's in its
come
5th
on.
season.
Yes.
Like, yeah, that is true.
I'm open to the idea. If I was wrong, I'd have to be like, oh, yeah, that's cool, man.
If you were getting paid to hunt Bigfoot, would you hunt Bigfoot?
How much are they paying?
Like $80K a year.
Oh hell yeah,
Hunt.
Hunt Bigfoot.
You hunt.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd do it.
Like
Why
try
not?
to go find him. You get paid $80K a year.
Once
Would
they
you
find
do
out
it?
the show's over, right? See, this, see
You're
what I mean?
You're gonna always keep looking. You're gonna
what I
always
mean?
keep looking.
So
never
you
gonna
think?
find
So you think Big Roll's on the payroll? Bigfoot's on the payroll too?
Nah, I just think that he's elusive. Like, you know, he's just out there.
Maybe it's a bigger conspiracy than we
He's out
think.
there like
there is a
Barry-
Bigfoot. He's just out there, but we're never gonna
He's
find
the
him.
Barry
There are people
Sanders of animals,
we
bro.
paid,
He's moving too
we paid
fast.
people to hunt him, and he's paid to be hunted.
He knows what the fuck's up. Yeah.
He's like,
Yeah.
like.
If you think there's do you think there's like one singular Bigfoot, or you think there's big feet?
big feet,
Yeah, there's big feet out there. The big
big
feet.
feet,
Big feet.
footsies.
Yeah.
Why not? Because okay, yes, there would have to be.
Okay.
Because he'd be dead by now, right? He's
Yeah.
been being hunted for years. Unless
Since like the 30s.
exactly.
Yeah.
He can live to be super.
I mean, I'm just saying, man.
Well, who's big feet? Who's Bigfoot?
I'm twice our guy's age. and
Who's he clapping though?
I was here about 3 foot back then. So
That's what I'm saying. He has to be dead.
Do you believe in
something years old.
And he's
Well,
still
Dad-
fast enough to make
Dad-
move from a blurry, move it out of the way of a.
Do you believe the Loch Ness monster's real? I don't think
No,
so.
that's too big.
Yeah, I don't think we have a
I believe that one-
Palacial just chilling in the water.
Maybe at one
Not
point
in a
there
lake.
was, but
Not
not
in the
anymore.
lake. Probably in the ocean.
not a lake.
Probably in the
In
ocean.
the ocean, it'd be probably hard.
Yeah.
I
it's
believe
more-
creatures. There are creatures in the ocean.
I'm scared of this. I'm scared of our ocean, bro. Like
No.
they haven't discovered all of it. I'm fucking scared of the ocean, kind of.
There are depths of the ocean that
We haven't-
You can't even.
We can't go to.
You can only conceptualize.
That movie that came out. What was it? I think it's called what? It was. Who's the girl from fucking Twilight?
Kristen
Stewart. She was in that movie where they went until they had a deep sea like lab and there was like fucking the monsters down there.
yeah,
like
yeah.
that shit was crazy. Like, cause I'm like,
that, yeah.
but that seems almost semi-realistic because it's just like we don't know what the fuck's down there. Yeah, yeah.
Looking at the ocean, Cthulhu.
Cthulhu.
Damn,
right?
that's some,
Hey, bro.
South Park.
Yeah, South.
I was thinking of like H.P. Lovecraft.
Yeah, hey, yeah, that's Cthulhu.
Right?
Yeah,
That's Cthulhu. That's the Call of Cthulhu.
Monsters down there. King Ghidorah is down there.
King Ghidorah.
What,
Yeah.
King Ghidorah?
Yeah.
You seen Godzilla versus
Rest
Kong?
in peace to Doom.
Hey, man, you know.
Hey, you seen
rest in peace
Godzilla
to
versus
him.
Kong or not?
I did.
You did? Did you like
It was fucking awesome.
yeah.
The fights were great.
I saw it in Dolby IMAX. It was fucking worth it.
Yeah, it was.
Where?
The movies.
Yeah.
AMC.
Oh, is it open again?
Yeah, it's open.
Yeah, dude.
We just watched Demon Slayer the other day.
I feel like everyone is like, oh, I haven't been to the movies in a year. I'm like, bro, I go every week.
Did you start going again?
I've been going since the first reopen. I drove like all the way to like Scotts Valley because that was the only theaters that were open. I love the movies that much.
Yeah.
Committed.
And and then we closed again, and then we reopened, and like, since the reopening, I've been going. Like, they're all open. You see it online,
far
and
apart.
they spread you out, and it works out.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was your first time going, right?
So you're 50-50 ball.
Yeah. I can be convinced. I can be convinced.
Like you be convinced.
The cap's a tiny
Fact,
cap. It's
fact.
a little. Yeah.
I think we don't know enough about our own planet. Sometimes there could be something out there we haven't seen before. I mean, I mean, I don't think he's an alien. I think he might be from planet, but I mean, we're all aliens at the end of the day because we're all weird creatures. So
We're all foreign creatures.
yeah. Next one. There's a giant active volcano under Yellowstone in Wyoming, and if it erupts, it'll wipe out the entire U.S. Conspiracy theorists believe the government knows when the eruption will happen. Fact or cap?
No? I'm sure there's a volcano, but
Yeah, but what, did it kill us all?
like Mount Vesuvius,
Josh was like,
How
fuck
big?
that.
You know how
Like
big that?
Pompeii?
So
Like
you know
times
how
10,
little
what?
Pompeii was. You know how big this volcano would have to be to wipe out
It's
the
huge.
entire.
tripping.
You don't know how big it is?
How big is it?
It's a flat volcano. Like, so all of Yellowstone is 30. So, okay, Yellowstone Park is 3,500 square miles of wilderness, wild
know how
and
big
gorgeous
that is.
landscapes. But under the park, something far more sinister. There's an active volcano that measures 44 miles across. And if it erupts, it'll wipe out the entire U.S.
Oh, U.S.
100%. 100%. But what they're saying is that the government knows when it's going to erupt.
Okay, no.
There's no way.
What? Who would benefit from that?
yeah.
Like,
The president, I guess, would be like in his bunker, and
yeah, like
that's it.
if you.
Then he creates. Like,
So they said that the volcano, the last time it erupted was 630 years ago, but there are some conspiracy theorists. Yes,
Really?
Why would I heard about that?
They said that conspiracy theorists who are convinced that the next eruption could happen any day, and some believe that the U.S. is drawing up contingency plans because the government knows the eruption is imminent.
So who are they gonna tell
what?
Yeah,
to get to the bunker?
So
like
COVID is
the
like
elite,
the
the elitists, or
it's like 2012, bro. Only the important people.
Yeah, no.
Get yourself a ticket.
cap.
People just want bad things
Cap.
to happen.
I think it's cap.
I think it's a cap. I don't think that you can know something like this in advance. I think our world is always experiencing something that we don't know
Yeah,
about.
you can't even predict the weather. How are you gonna
Couldn't
predict?
even get COVID now.
Yeah, we can't get anything right. I mean, I feel like being a scientist in some facets is like, shout out to science. Don't get me wrong.
Well,
like I think that
even
there's-
scientists are being questioned now.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that's a good thing. I'm saying like people like that are parked in front of a Bass Pro Shop complaining about their masks.
Oh my God.
are more experts.
Oh
I guess,
my God.
to some people.
Oh my
to a
God.
lot of people.
That's, yeah, it is. It is.
like that's their source.
soapboxes. You get on your.
I forgot my mask the first time the other day when I went to pick up
Well,
coffee.
well, now that
I
they've
felt like
Weird.
fearful. Like
Yeah.
I was like, oh god, somebody's gonna say something. I'm gonna get in trouble. I put my hoodie over my face for like a half a second to grab the coffee and get out. Nobody said anything, but
I don't
it
think-
was weird.
Well, I think some people's mentality is changing about it. Like, so I think that you can't really, especially with the CDC coming out saying,
They just
saying what
say
they
you don't have
said.
to wear them outside anymore.
Yeah, if you're fully vaccinated and
Outside?
yeah,
That's
right.
that's just problematic.
SF
I mean,
is crazy. They all have their masks on.
Well, 'cause,
walk
yeah.
around.
Well, California's more responsible. Like, I feel like everywhere else is
my
just
boy
like,
just
yeah.
had a bachelor party out in Arizona. Bro,
Yeah.
it's
the one
it's
person
shit
who
out
wasn't
there.
wearing their mask that day was a cop.
Yeah, that
Of
makes
course,
sense.
cops don't.
Yeah, they don't believe it.
They're
They don't
usually
believe
Well,
that.
okay, sorry. 4 out of the 5 were, and then 1 had it below his nose, and he was walking around like.
Cops don't give a shit about that.
I think it's, I think that you're the weather thing. It comes into question. There are things out there that I think that do you believe that meteorology is a solid profession?
Meteorology.
Yeah, I feel like it's the one job that you can have and not get fired for being wrong.
Meteorology.
You could be a weatherman.
Factor cap.
That's what I'm saying. Dude, it's a fucking cap. It's a
Their
cap.
job is a cap.
Their job is a cap. Like, nigga, all I gotta do is,
Meteorology.
yeah,
You just
just
gotta be
fucking weather
likable.
people.
I'm right sometimes.
You just
Yeah.
gotta be likable. That's all.
That's it.
Just gotta smile.
When there's a law of averages, when you say there's a 60% chance of rain and it doesn't happen, it's just like, well, I gave you a C plus, like on whether or not it was gonna rain. So
I read
C's
the
get
barometer
degrees.
wrong.
C's do get
get
degrees. Yeah, I should have been a weatherman instead.
You should have.
Yeah, but I couldn't point at a green screen.
Way
I get
too
fucking
much in you
confused.
now. Yeah.
Yeah, like it's too much. So yeah, I'm gonna say it's cap that that the government knows about the eruption. Would it happen? Probably. I mean, we'll probably be dead before it does. You know. So
Bill Gates is saying 2022 is when everything's gonna be normal again.
Yeah, that's right. I'm sure.
he knows all the answers
But
apparently.
like, we can already go out. We don't have to wear a mask. It's like walking around outside, and we can go to the movies. It's pretty.
Do you know
close.
condom sales are up right now?
Why?
Because people are wanting to fuck now. Because now the pandemic's kind of coming to an end.
No, now they're just more open about it.
Yeah.
People were fucking
Nothing was stopping
months
people.
ago. Like,
Yeah, come on.
I'd be.
Is it K? Oh no, it's A.
Horny nigga detected. Horny nigga detected.
Yep. Hey man, people are out here getting their willies wanked.
The
So
vaccinators.
yeah, they're like
Vaxxers.
anti-vax. They'd be like, if you were doing it raw before the pandemic, you have no reason to worry about not getting a vaccine. Like,
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
you know.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Well, it's those same people that are complaining, like, that do, like, all types of, drugs. They're saying, like, I don't want the
Yeah,
vaccine. Like, dude, what are you
come on,
talking
man.
about?
You don't know where that comes from. Like, I'm just saying.
My Molly is clean.
My Molly is
Yeah,
clean.
I know.
Anti-COVID free.
I know who packs these capsules.
Yeah, exactly.
No, it's hella funny. There's like, I work.
He's all mine, actually.
I know a lot of people that lean to the conservative side just due to work, but one of this lady who doesn't want to get the vaccine, but she pumps her face full of Botox all the time. I'm like,
Man.
look, lady,
Wait till it blows up.
exactly. What are you doing? You're putting poison in your face, and
You're
talking
putting
about
poison in your face?
Why would you put that poison in your body?
Oh my god. Yeah, that's super contradictory. Next one. So remember we talked about last week about how we thought like some places were like drug fronts. I'm still convinced that Party City is just not what
I
we
brought
think
that
it
to
is.
my girlfriend's attention, and she doesn't think so.
So let
Yeah.
me tell you. There were a lot of Mattress Firm stores in Illinois, all within a few miles of one another, leading some to believe that it was a money laundering business.
My friend,
Let's
man,
fucking go!
my friend, actually my biggest placement
That
that
ain't
I
a-
have, like that's made me like the most streams or whatever. He works as a manager for a mattress firm.
Oh my
in
God.
Florida. And I was like, bro, like what's up? He's like, I have no idea what you're talking. Like he's like, no.
Bro,
Bro, he makes so much money from music, and he just keeps a job because
just because,
Yes.
just to have insurance. Like,
yeah, whatever. He's like 23. But
so in 2000,
no,
so
I asked him about that after I heard that.
bro, it says in 2008, a Reddit user brought attention to the fact that there was a high concentration of mattress firms in a certain area. Shout out to Dorian and fucking Mickey from
So
last
then
week because
McDonald's
they
too,
said the
right?
same shit. They were like, "There's mattress firms in certain areas of the U.S., especially in Chicago." Bro, let me show you I'm sorry we don't have our TV up, but
And the
let me
main
show you the
basis
map.
is that they're not selling.
Wait a
mattresses, so
minute.
it's gotta
Wait
be-
a minute.
Look at this.
That's a lot. That's a close proximity.
This is a lot. This is a lot of mattress firms.
Are they franchised?
I don't know, bro.
Like, can you open your own if you want? If you get like $1 million?
I don't know. That's a good.
I'm gonna
That's a
need to
good
launder this
question.
money.
Yeah. So
Okay, then McDonald's a drug front too, and so is Taco Bell and Chipotle.
And so-
I mean, there have been some McDonald's where they were serving McEighths out of the spot.
so like, so what you're saying, you rip the mattresses open, there's drugs.
He said McAce. Oh shit!
Oh shit!
Oh my
You
goodness!
got the
Well, it
smart
said that
animal.
it said the Reddit thread quickly went viral with thousands sharing photos and maps that show mattress firm stores within 0.5 miles of each other.
Okay, where are the drugs?
Look, they're saying they're saying this led people to do. It's not drugs. It's
Josh
money
is over
laundering.
here like
It's money laundering.
Josh
It's
is
money
over here
laundering.
like I'm not buying any of
Yeah.
this. Fuck. And you're conspiracy. Do you not know this man? He's like
You know what though? Like people had a lot of time on their hands over COVID.
I hang out with a foil hat.
Yeah.
I hang out with a tinfoil hat
Eric
almost a
told me
lot.
that he used to be scared of aliens when he was a kid.
I was. Ask my dad. My dad will say I probably slept with this man probably for like 2 years when I was like 7 years old, bro. I was scared.
Oh yeah.
I was fucking scared. I couldn't sleep by myself. I was fucking
Of
frightened.
things in the sky.
Yeah,
Like,
there's things in the
sky.
sky. I watched
things
the,
in your room.
I watched the movie
He
once.
wasn't going.
Nah, fuck that. Nah, the ceiling scared me.
How'd you get
Everything
over
looked
it?
like aliens.
How'd you get over it?
I moved to
Turned
Cleveland.
12?
I moved to Cleveland. I didn't have a choice.
Oh,
Yeah.
Cleveland, where I knew they were gonna be.
I couldn't sleep with my mom. I knew that was coming to an end. Like I was like, well,
Aliens in Cleveland.
bro, I'm telling you.
That was the thought process.
So they said that, like, sometimes even across the street. So this led people to theorize that retail company is a money laundering front. Mattress firm is some sort of. So this is a quote. Mattress firm is some sort of a giant money laundering scheme. One Reddit user said. I remember seeing 4 mattress firms.
Josh
all,
said, "Where are the drugs? Where are they at then, huh?"
He said he saw one. He says he remembers seeing a mattress firm on all 4 corners, and there's no Such demand for mattresses.
Like a gas
I'm
station?
calling a fax, my nigga.
Bro, I
This is
bought a
crazy.
mattress.
Gas stations.
Yeah, bro. No, mattress firm. That's too many mattress firms. That's too many
Yeah,
mattress firms.
but is there proof of like 4 mattress firms on the corners? Like,
Bro,
is there
having two is too many.
to where
but-
though? Like within 4 or 5 miles?
You
like,
don't
different
need that
cities?
many mattress firms.
You can do whatever you want in America with business.
I need the answers. I need the answers, please.
Wait,
Hey, hey, bro. Like I'm literally. Hey, hey. If the My Pillow guy can be high on crack and make his business worth billions,
Oh, My Pillow?
yeah.
Really?
Yeah, you didn't know that,
Oh,
bro. Go to his Twitter. Go to his Twitter.
why?
Go to his Twitter.
Wait, he still has
He has a Twitter. It says been crack cocaine free since 2003.
When did he start My Pillow?
That just sounds clever.
While he was on crack,
Oh,
he was doing crack. He was in the midst of crack when he made My Pillow.
this man made millions.
Bro,
Man,
From
finesse.
crack high.
bro, go to My Pillow. The My Pillow owner, he has a Twitter and it says been crack
his name?
cocaine.
Pillow?
Just go to My Pillow owner, like whoever
Just
whoever
type in
invented
My
it.
Pillow.
Yeah, he was a crack addict.
up?
But I
He
can't,
even
I
he even
can't-
brings it up.
like on a more real time. I can't follow him back because he's on light mode, not dark mode on Twitter.
No, it changes. So light
changes.
light for the day and then dark at the night.
It's dark all the time.
Nah, I can't do that. You're like my brother. He does it all the time. Like, bro, don't ever send me screenshots of that light shit. Never again.
He's like, this is disgusting.
Like, this, what am I looking at right now? You're gonna blind me.
Hold on.
Mike
Actually,
Lindell.
Wait, aren't you Joe?
Yeah, Mike Lindell.
Yeah, that's me. I just followed you.
Yeah, Mike Lindell is the owner of My Pillow, and he used to be a former crack addict, and now he's worth billions, and he's a Trump supporter.
Mike Lindell.
Yes, yeah,
Lindell.
yeah. It says he's been crack cocaine free. He even mentioned it in an interview. He's like, yeah, I was. I mean, I feel like if you're coming up with My Pillow, you got to be high on some shit to.
Well, apparently there's drugs at the mattress firm. So,
like you said, you split open the mattress.
so that's where it started.
Like, are they like mafia?
Yeah, I bought a $10,000
what we're
bed,
saying?
but it came with some extras.
Where are the drugs? Oh, okay. So
What
look,
are they laundering for? Because like they're owned by the mob, so
No,
they
they're
have-
probably laundering for the cartel. Cartels own
So when I-
businesses. They own laundromats.
racist. That's my people.
They own. He's like, that's my people. Is that,
I
bro?
mean, sure. Yeah. Okay.
This is a great segment.
they own-
I love this.
they own-
Yeah,
they
I
own
might like
mattress
this more than the other one.
They own mattress firms.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Got it. Multi-billion-dollar.
I love that Josh
gotcha.
is just not having.
Yeah, he's like, fuck this. Like, he's just like, what'd you bring me on the show for?
What is this?
Look, man, dope
I'm
theories.
Here to
This
talk
is
about music.
yeah.
Let's talk about DoorDash.
Yeah, let's talk about DoorDash.
She's like, enough. I want to talk about
Did
your
you
crazy.
guys hear do-rag activity?
Hey,
Did you-
hey, yes, I did.
That
The song slaps. Song slaps.
The
What's that?
drums.
Baby Keem. His new
Oh,
song.
yeah.
Kendrick's cousin.
Yeah.
The industry plant.
They sound a lot alike.
I mean,
Yeah,
is
they
he
sound a lot
is he
alike.
the front runner for Top Dog now? Because none of those artists are doing anything anymore.
Probably.
You leave
He signed
them
it.
alone.
bro.
They can do what they want.
Okay, they just didn't they just announce like
He's been on a break for like 4 or 5
TDE's
years.
going
now.
like,
Kendrick
okay,
got married.
where's Absol's
That's true.
project?
Kendrick got
Where's
married.
Kendrick? Where's
Bro, they're chilling.
Yeah,
that's
true.
fine.
Yeah.
You can do that.
Yeah,
But
I
don't
want
be
the music.
don't be. They just posted something recently.
Yeah,
Don't be
Top
promoting
Dog-
Top Dog Entertainment,
Yeah.
and there's no Top Dog Entertainment.
Well, I mean, I'm sure it's still.
Just be chilling then.
I don't know. Top Dog is probably Punch is probably getting bored.
Oh, we are going to talk about Willow, huh?
Yeah, we are going to talk about.
Oh,
Willow.
that's a nice segue.
Yeah, we are going to talk about.
You're
Willow.
welcome.
But yeah, no, you're welcome. Yeah, we have a.
Yeah, is this your show now?
We like to have. Yeah, I'm the captain now.
The Josh Theory podcast.
Yeah,
Josh
bro.
Theory podcast.
Yeah, so we're off to the next we're off to pop culture topics because that was too much fun for us to go over theories. That shit was pretty
That's a
fucking
good,
funny.
That's a good one.
Thank you, listener, for your thank
Why
you,
don't you
Marcos.
shout them out? Yeah,
Thank you,
go.
Marcos.
Yeah.
Thank you for your suggestion. That actually works very well.
Why did-
He's actually one of the people that's still under the auspices that our previous guests did something to my rear end. So yeah,
Those girls?
yes,
Yo, that was crazy, dude.
yeah.
Like,
I'm like I said, I'm still having to answer for that. So thanks, Marcos. I appreciate you, man.
I don't want to know.
Yeah, you don't.
Oh,
Anyway,
confirmed.
Willow Smith. She was recently on Red Table Talk this week with her mom and her grandmother. Which is that we always know that Red Table Talk is.
Why does that always get like like
Bad press?
not bad press, but it's like it always like makes
It's messy.
Headline.
makes its way around the internet.
It's
you
messy.
know.
It's messy. It's messy. It'd be like if I brought like my mom on here to just critique my life and critique the life of others. Like I just know it's not going to end very well, and
It's like gossip.
Yeah, and someone's going to end up with they always have the tense shit happening. Like, they brought on Jordan Woods when they found out that Jordan Woods was getting clapped by a fucking...
Bro, I'm still blown away with that whole, like, Will Smith thing in August Alsina. Like, I couldn't...
That pain meme is the best thing I probably ever had on my phone. Like, Will Smith having to admit. Yeah, pain. Hey.
That video
I'm glad he was able to bounce back from that. Like, I mean, as far as, his brand, like, people really don't talk about that anymore. No?
What are you talking about? Like his wife cheating on him?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Why is that bad for him?
Well, I mean, like, he just
having to openly go on her show and, like,
just
be
sit
like,
there and just take it.
You're
and,
letting
like,
another man cuckold your wife, like, and you're, like, openly talking about
Bro,
it.
that hurts
because
just thinking about it.
Because,
right?
Yeah, because people were in on his comments all the time, like, just talking shit, like,
hey, August Alsina,
entanglement.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then, like, he responded to a couple of them too. He was like, this is actually a good one.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna block you now.
I don't.
So that's what I'm saying. I'm glad he's at a place where people we move past it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
I think you have to if you want to be.
You have to.
Famous people, like, you face scrutiny constantly, so it's just like a part of the game. I mean, yeah, you gotta have tough skin. You gotta learn to accept it. I don't know if going on her show was like maybe the right move to do, but I mean, at the same time, it's just like if you're open and cool with it, and you want to like kind of level with the people of the world,
blows them up even more.
True, and like everybody sees is like more views on would it be a Beauty Pac-Man say if Jada cheat on Will, then my girl will cheat on me. So anything's possible, but Bread Table Talk always brings a certain certain
risque element.
Yeah, it's like element there.
Yeah.
Is this exploiting their daughter though?
Like, a little bit.
Oh, she's an adult. She's an adult now.
Of course, she's an adult, but it's still their daughter.
But an adult enough to have like a polyamorous relationship.
That's what it was, right?
Yeah, like
so
she's
what?
Yeah. So she has like
They float around.
Yeah,
she's polyamorous. But I didn't know that she was. I mean,
yeah, she's now saying
I would live so hurt. Like,
what if you? I feel like
even if I was in, I just would feel like I'd be just hurt. Like,
then it's not.
I don't want to hear about that.
That's the point. Then it's not for you.
It's
like,
not for you.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think if I was with Willow Smith, I'd be like, "Come on, baby, like."
I don't think she's attractive.
You were trying to.
There's always someone. Brother.
See, there's always someone in the polyamorous relationship that is trying to convince one to leave.
Could you imagine being in a group and loving everyone equally?
No. It's being called the new relationship revolution, polyamory, engaging in multiple intimate relationships at the same time, with nearly half of marriages ending in divorce.
The main reasons why divorces happen is infidelity.
Less couples are saying I do, and more young people are experimenting with a new kind of love.
How did you feel when I told you that I was polyamorous?
It feels like it's really all just centered around
this is exploitation.
Grandma's like,
right,
yeah, this is hella. Look at the production value of this shit.
Remodeling romance.
How many other
bro?
Who's that nigga? I mean, who's that dude? Like,
why can't you just like say you're just dating a lot of people all the time forever?
I just don't like. I haven't really caught on to the new wave of how people are really engaging in this because I don't. Like
one week is like Tanya, and then 1 week is like Kristen. Like if a guy with girls.
Look, man, I'm already stressed out enough. I couldn't be more stressed, like with having multiple women or being a part of a throuple with another man.
I can barely manage the relationship that I have.
Yeah, what? Like you think I'm gonna share the vagina with another individual? Like what? No way. I'm sorry. Like that's not how it happens because you can't. Here's and maybe it's because we're not evolved enough. Us gentlemen here sitting at the table. I don't know what it is.
Is that what it is?
I think it's just human beings in general are just selfish.
Stupid? We are stupid.
No, I think.
I mean, I'm not calling us dumb, but I'm saying like we're not to the effect of like where we're like, hey, having multiple women is awesome. Like to be married or be in a super deep relationship with, or being
How can you do that though? Like, how could you give yourself? No, I'm not even talking about physically.
Yeah,
like
I know.
Intimate, like emotionally on an emotionally intimate level to tons, like 5 different people at a time.
I can't. I wouldn't be able to. I don't think
they can either.
Yeah, I don't think
have like this special capacity.
But it doesn't need to be 5. It could just be 2. That's the thing.
Guess, but that's still a lot of work.
That's still a lot of work. Emotional, because you got to think about it.
Your
emotions.
Available.
Yeah, your emotions. Now you're having to match that energy with a whole separate person, and then how do you feel about that other person that you're in this
I guess
thing
we're
with?
not saying that they do it well.
Yeah.
There's been over time men having
multiple wives, like harems.
family
Yeah.
Yes.
Blueface got hoes.
Well,
It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
the way they explain it is that like most people like who believe in monogamous relationships look at love as like an amount that you can only give one person, and then you have no more love to give another person. Where it's
Want to.
polyamory is said to be like well, you have like unlimited love,
right?
Like I could give her some and have some. That doesn't give you less.
Yeah.
If I give you some and you some, and she gives me some too, and then that too.
That's crazy.
That's just how it's viewed. And there's a lot of celebrities. I mean, she's just one example. Did you know that Jadena is polyamorous?
I see that.
The classic man.
Yeah.
And he actually talked about it on the Breakfast Show a little bit with Charlamagne the God and them. So that's what that my source of information. Understanding.
It's not for me. I get it is for some people, and more power to you if you're emotionally available like that, and you're strong to be able to be in a situation with men, women, men. Like
I just want to know
people
how
it operates. Yeah, I want to know.
Is it like this one person I give most of my effort to, and then these ones kind of come and go?
Yeah, like how does the weight like this? Like do I see you like Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, like, and then the other days is for the other person?
I think those are just real conversations that are actually had.
Yeah, I want to know how well they're able to handle those.
Which one of our listeners is polyamorous? Please reach out.
We need to
yeah, I need somebody to get on here, and I'm not talking about no shit like you got bitches. Okay, I'm talking about
single living.
Okay, I'm not talking about like you got bitches. I'm not saying you got hoes.
That's single living.
Yeah, that's single living. I need somebody. That's in a relationship, like that's like within multiple people.
I want to see multiple Instagram posts where you're with that person.
I need to see
the three of you together.
Yeah,
like
or
like the four of you, or the I don't know.
Tell me how it operates. I mean, I want to know. Maybe I need to watch this actual full episode of this Red Table Talk. No, I don't. I'm not gonna do that.
Wait, how long is that episode?
Bro, it's like they're like half an hour.
Oh, that's not long.
That's
but
not
still,
long,
but still, I don't want to sit here and listen to
what are we
Grandma Jada give me the business. I'm good. I'm cool, man.
Grandma Jada.
Yeah, I'm cool. I'm cool. She's I don't know.
Bro, she looks like her brother.
Yeah,
a little bit.
Yeah,
a little bit.
Her hair longer. She doesn't look like him as much.
Yeah. They all kind of have like these features.
Smith family.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know. It's just it's an interesting concept that I'm not fully aware of. I think that's where we're gonna stop.
You're not gonna hit Blueface?
I don't want to talk about him.
Come on, that's a good segue.
Okay, yeah. I mean, it is a good
Blueface, baby.
Yeah. Okay, so we could talk about Blueface. He's been kind of fucking up lately. I will say.
We want to talk about industry plans.
He doesn't make any sense because it's like it's weird. So I don't know if you guys have seen the video now. It's kind of going around.
He's making them get tattoos.
Yeah, he is like, it's like a concentration camp at his house. Like it's very strange. It's like a
power, bro.
Someone said it's like a in the comments that it was he's like first of all,
sleepaway camp.
There's like some ghetto Playboy man.
He has them on bunk beds. Like I don't know. He has them on bunk beds. So Blueface is a LA rapper. For some of you that don't know,
Blueface baby,
and he's had a lot of success. Like ever since Tatiana, and
that's it.
That's been pretty much it. Some of his features are okay. Like I like the DDG moonwalking.
He has Benjamin Franklin tattooed onto his face because $100 Blueface bills. That's where
exactly.
My sister didn't know that, and she's like 23.
Like why they call him Blueface?
Because he's a Crip. Yeah, because he's also a Crip as well.
He's not even a good Crip.
His house is painted like weird camo blue, and I'm like, bro, this is the ugliest shit I've ever seen. But there's been, so I don't know if people are familiar with like the Bad Girls Club. Like this man's running his own Bad Girls Club at the house. He's got all these women constantly over there every single day, and now it's come out.
Bro, he's gonna get in trouble one day.
Bruh,
one of these girls is gonna say something 20 years from now, like that they were emotionally and mentally.
They're already saying like, I can't wait for that surviving Blueface documentary to come out, like surviving R. Kelly. Like it potentially will happen.
So the tattoos is what we know for sure.
Yeah. Well, because he has these women staying in his house on bunk beds, like sleepaway camp, and legitimately, like it looks crazy. Like he went into the room, he's asking him to get up, and he's just like,
"Have you seen this, Josh?
I seen the video. See it with sound on
Josh, you seem like you're very careful what you watch, what you consume. As far as like,
look at my why is this the first video to pop up? Look at this quarantine, bro. Yeah, this is wild. Like this is the first video to come up, and then it's just yeah. He's got him sleeping on bunk beds. This is concentration.
Grown ass women.
getting tattoos today.
What is he, the counselor?
Everybody. Ready to get tatted? Where you gonna get your shit
She
hit
looks
at?
pissed.
Ooh. You getting tattooed? Huh? Oh, you getting your tattoo today?
This is weird.
Or go home. Which one is it?
Yep. Get your tattoo or go home. Which one is it?
On the hand? Ooh, that's gonna be it right there.
Why are there so many women here?
Man, kind of
Bro,
like
he's
money.
got money.
There's just a lot of women that don't.
Nah,
Ready to
not
get
on
tatted, Cat?
Is
not
that
on
Travis
bunk beds.
Scott? Was that Travis Scott?
No, hell no. Travis is too good to be in this place, bro.
Travis got a daughter.
Yeah.
I would.
This is the do-rag activity.
This is very do-rag activity. Nigga, this is Black Air Force One mixed with a fucking Timberland activity. Look at this shit, bro. They're getting the
She's
blue.
like, I'm trying to stay.
Oh, on her Adam's apple. Well,
Painful.
sorry.
Gotta be.
Bro, don't let me years from now like hook up with some chick with a blue face tattoo on.
Yeah,
her.
right.
Like, where like it looks like an Auschwitz like.
Yeah, bro. Like you've been branded.
Yeah, like you know.
You've been branded. I think that there's.
I like how excited he was in the beginning.
Bro.
Okay, today we're getting tattooed.
Getting tattooed
like he's
today.
A vlogger, like
yeah.
on YouTube.
Dude.
Today's tattoo day.
He's like a ghetto David Dobrik.
Well, he's better than him now. I
Yeah,
guess. David Dobrik's canceled.
Yeah, he's been. Yeah, he
What's
got.
your why though?
Man.
I mean,
I didn't. I don't know. I haven't been following it. Why? Because he
was supporting his friend. Yeah, he had him in his videos where he was like hooking up with women and they were drunk and they didn't really give consent. And he was documenting.
Blueface got to be careful here because like you got all these women standing in the house, like you know anything. Like you turn it into a fight club, bro. That's not the I don't know, man.
I guess that's polyamorism right there.
Polyamorous would be ashamed. It's like that's not it. That's
if you got the money in the space, you just all live there. Mansion with Blueface.
This is not
taking a feature from him?
This is not.
He hit you up?
Hell yeah, nigga. What you mean? Of course. If he wants to get interviewed, of course I'm gonna be like,
yeah.
Well, I'm gonna ask him. I'm gonna be like,
hey, man.
bro, were you really gonna kick them out? Like if they didn't get a tattoo? Like he's like,
yeah, bro. I got hoes waiting.
Yeah. He's like, this is Survivor. Like you gotta do what I ask.
I miss the Blueface who was on top of his bands rapping for the school kids.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Getting up. What happened to him?
He got a bunk. He got a whole heavyweight camp of women staying at his house. Yeah,
heavyweights.
He's over here. He's got the fucking airport dogs like sniffing out contraband in the house. Like, bro, I'm telling you, that's
rough.
That's very rough. Yes, this is polyamory if you really think about it.
They're all cool with it.
They're all cool with it. They seem like and that was the crazy thing. So also this week, his baby mom put him on blast because he was on Twitch with Aiden Ross. I don't know if you're familiar with who that is. He was on Twitch. His baby mom calls him in the middle of the stream, and she's just like, your son's birthday is right now. Are you coming? He's like, I'm in the middle of some business thing. And Aiden Ross looks at him like, we're just on Twitch. Like, what are you doing? Like, go see your son. And he's just like, man, we did that thing the other day. He's like, he'll be fine. Like, well, yes. So he skipped out on his son's birthday. So there's a lot to kind of take away from what Blueface's influences here.
Is he doing well?
Bruh, you know what? This is like those after school specials of what you're not supposed to do. Like,
it just seems like it just gets wilder. Like with all these people who get all this money real fast and then all these things start happening that you never see.
It's influences that I don't like. Your parents didn't raise you like this. Like you never had a bunk bed full of bitches at your house.
Even if your dad was like going out on your mom, like he was privately going out on he was not bringing all the women to the house, having them sleep there. And then
even Tiger's dad had the Winnebago.
Who on your marketing team is like, hey, you know what you need?
Good idea. This is a good look.
Have a whole house full of women.
Where's your manager?
Get bunk beds. Make them all get tattoos too. Like. I just don't know where the fucking marketing meeting's happening for this. It's like, what would really be great is if you did.
I want to know what. So this is the nigga that's buying at all the mattress firms. This is why. Because I need mattresses for the bunk beds, bro.
It's expensive.
That's why we need 4 mattress firms on every corner.
Hey, that's why we're gonna hit up Mattress Firm on Twitter and be like, "Yo, y'all got some explaining to do about this shit."
Blueface,
yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm just saying. Yeah, Josh is gonna be like, "Hey, did Mattress Firm ever hit you back?" I'll be like, "They did, and now I don't have a show anymore." So
they contacted you too.
Yeah, they didn't. They didn't like me slandering them. Like, yeah,
redacted.
Oh boy, that was great. Look. I think that we've reached the pinnacle because even though I wanted to stop on those other 2 stories, I feel like that we talked about them and they're very.
We have escalated past the point of no return.
Yeah. Josh, Thank you so much, bro. Thank you so much for coming on the fucking show, bro.
Yeah, this is cool.
This was hilarious. Like,
it was cooler than I thought.
Yeah, bro.
And it's no offense to you. It's just that I wasn't feeling that great.
Yeah,
and I was like, man,
we were feeling like shit, and I think that it kind of like I was just like, we need to come with the energy, or we're gonna have a serious problem. And Josh is like, I sat next to 2 dead fish today.
Yeah.
He's gonna be on his Twitter like,
I didn't know how cool he was gonna be, man. I was like, oh
Josh
yeah, my boy makes beats, whatever. I'm like, yeah, everyone makes beats.
Thanks, man.
No, Josh is the fucking coolest. Josh, please tell the people where they can find your beats and where they can find you at. Please talk your shit.
JawshOnTheBeat on Twitter, JawshOnTheBeat on Instagram, JawshOnTheBeat on BeatStars now, SoundCloud, JawshOnTheBeat, and YouTube now too. So it's all there.
Nice.
It's all there to find. Spotify is Jawsh Crespo.
Yeah.
JAWSH.
I'm about to jump off SoundCloud though. I think we're done with that venture. We're done. It's just not producing anymore.
Rude.
Well, Spotify is just Spotify still audio. Spotify's hitting for us. Like
everybody's got streaming now. It's fine.
Yeah.
I just put my beats on there.
Yeah. It's still that's what I'm saying. For music, it's a great way to get the fucking point across and be able to get the shit out there. But
you
for
see an hour and a half long audio file on SoundCloud and it's a wrap.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro. People aren't fucking with it. Yeah. So I think we're done. I think we might be done with SoundCloud. It's nice to have it on there for as an option.
Yeah.
But everybody has either iTunes, Spotify, or Google Play.
Everything else.
If you're a psycho,
Google Play.
Yeah, Google Play if you're just
users.
a murderer. Thank you so much, bro, for coming on. I appreciate you, man. Like, thank you so much. Like, seriously, I'll give you one more, clap out there. Please go like and subscribe. Twitter, everything that you can find them on. Thank you so much, and please like and subscribe to YouTube. We appreciate you guys coming on from week to week. You already know what it is. Definitely it's been always an adventure, and it's always great to have good friends on. And I'm glad we were able to play a new game, and I think that this is it's now gonna be.
I feel like
that shit was crazy, son.
Josh was consulted by like, you guys chose this game with me.
Yeah, why did you do this?
I'm the wrong.
Factor Cap was great. It was very fun, but apparently we can never visit Denver Airport because something's going on there that we're not aware of.
They do a lot of layovers in Denver. They do. It's like a big layover airport.
It's like the next time you go to Denver, you just never get heard from again. You just get kidnapped. Yeah. But once again, this has been your boy, the One Leg Bandit, and it's also been
Joeezy, baby.
Yes, indeed. And this has been the Dope Theory Podcast. We thank you so much, and everybody have a good rest of your week. I think we have an episode coming to this next week, but there's a lot of shit happening. I got a lot of editing to do, and it's crazy. Josh already knows. Sometimes it's terrible. So, thank you so much, everybody. We love you all. Peace.